know we're early. All right, here we go. Season 2 of GameDay Garage. We got people filing in. We got Tony the Jets fan sitting here before, which is, I guess, a Namath jersey is probably okay.
I'm very excited at the beginning of every season, and then I remember I'm a Jet fan, and it just kind of kills the mood.
Well, you're not playing tonight, but we've got the Eagles and we got the Cowboys. I think we can all bond in at least hating the Cowboys and Eagles, right?
Yes.
That tends to work, even though totally different conference for you guys, totally different thing. It pains me to call the Eagles defending Super Bowl champions, but they are.
It's been very quiet, too. For a defending Super Bowl champ, it's been very quiet. It's not like when the Chiefs win it. It's all over the news.
Well, that's because you've got Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. That helps bring a lot more attention to that team, is that?
Yep.
So, listen, here's the tough thing about games like this heading into tonight. And we're still waiting, by the way, on Grant to get here. Grant is bringing cheesesteaks. Things will probably get a little out of hand once he walks in. I can expect a fly Eagles fly. He's going to be an obnoxious jackass, but like that's what he does, and he has the right to do it. And I told him, I said, dude, like when you get here, you're the defending champs. I can't say a damn thing. Like I have to deal with it, but everybody will. It's like the Cowboys fans and Eagles fans. Those are two fan bases where like when they're winning, dude, they're cocky and there's nothing anybody can say. Like again, like what am I supposed to say about the Eagles? The Eagles are one of the best run franchises in the NFL.
They're young. They're going to be good for a while.
Long time. Yeah. So in terms of some of like tonight is a week 1 of the NFL is tricky, right? When you're looking at bets, looking at fantasy. I mean, fantasy is a little bit different, right? And like what we try to really do on this show is our dog walks below this. By the way, there is a chance we've got wires for mics running here. There is a chance that Dewey, who did make her pick tonight, and I will reveal that in a few minutes, walks right into one of these and rips the microphone out. So, Michael, your son, by the way, his first ever video producing job. Congratulations. There you go. Are we live on everything, too? I don't even know, so I'm guessing. We are good. Okay, that's what I like to see. We're good. When you head into week 1 of the NFL season, I know you got a couple of bets that you put in here, too. Like, I'm a little bit more cautious only because games can get weird week 1. We have surprises. And even tonight, if you're looking at the Eagles – yes, they're the defending champs. Yes, they're one of the most talented teams in the NFL. But there's also the whole, like, celebrating the championship and going back and remembering it. And if you actually look back over the last 10 games between these two teams, you got to throw out the 2 games last year because you didn't have Dak Prescott playing in either one of them for the Cowboys. So the Eagles just beat the hell out of the Eagles. But the last 10 games between these two teams, they're 5-5. So between both ways, this thing's kind of split up in either way. I love Saquon tonight. I think he's going to get the ball a lot early. If this game becomes a blowout, I think you got to worry about if you're taking the over 93.5 rushing yards for him. Like, that's not a big number for him. But if they sit him in the fourth quarter, if they're beating the hell out of the Cowboys, that's a problem. But these division games, as someone that has covered a team in the NFC East and the Commanders, Redskins football team, everything for years, I've seen these NFC East games. They get wild.
I think Saquon's going to have a huge night. I got him on my fantasy team. He's going to go wild. And I got a prop bet in on him for a touchdown in the first quarter.
Oh, so you went first quarter, not whole game?
I went first quarter, yeah.
That's what do you remember what was the odds on that? You know what the price was?
I think I put a $20 bet in. If it hits, it's like $76.
Okay. All right. So I was going to say you got some serious plus money because you're sitting on that first quarter. So see, that's the thing too. Like anytime touchdown numbers as the season goes on are going to get harder and harder. Like I got Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown minus 150. Take a nice odds boost from FanDuel. Boost that thing up to plus money. But, like, that's the thing. You start getting these anytime touchdown bets as the season goes on, and it's like Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. These guys are going to score touchdowns, it feels like, every single game, and there's almost no value in them. So it's smart to get in on them early and at least get some of that before you start watching that number drop.
I think Hurts stole a lot of touchdowns from Saquon last year. It's not going to happen again this year. They're giving the ball to Saquon at the goal line.
Did you see, by the way, that they have a sponsor for the Tush Push this year?
Do they really?
I think it's Depends. Do you know what it is, Michael? Is it Depends?
Oh, that's
it's Dude Wipes.
It's Dude Wipes. That's even better than Depends.
By the way, I would love Dude Wipes to sponsor. I'll just say this.
I love Dude Wipes, by the way.
Do you use them?
I use them, yeah. Got them at the house. Love them.
Let's cut that up and make sure we send that to Dude Wipes. We'd love to place that right here on the show here. And for the people that are watching and going out to those clients, we could do that too. No, let me tell you something. And that's the beauty about what this show is going to be. It's going to be very different than a lot of the other stuff that I've done where we're going to talk about flushable wipes sometimes. Guys need to understand that comfort matters. There's a reason why they call them dude wipes. So guys would be like, yeah, it's okay. I could use them. But if you just see like flushable wipes, you don't want to do it. Why is it as guys that we get to the point where we just don't want to like do something that we think is soft? Like, do you use aftershave?
No, I use cologne.
But like when you shave, you don't put anything on?
No.
You just shave your face and leave it?
Yeah.
See, Michael, what do you do?
I use an electric razor.
Okay. All right. So you don't use any aftershave after you shave your face raw?
You got to man up and just shave.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I knew that's what you were going to do. You're such a New Yorker, too. Hey, you got to man up. You got to
man up. You just got to shave and deal with it.
I knew it. I knew you'd be the guy that said he doesn't use aftershave. So one of the reasons why I have a beard is because I don't want to have any aftershave or any, like, deal with any shaving. It's the worst thing on earth. But you know what? I'll be okay with that. I can fully admit that's 100%. What?
I'm scared of the razor.
I'm scared of
You're such a little boy, you don't even shave.
It burns, okay? It burns. The last thing I want is to sit there and then have a burn on my face and not use aftershave. I will. More arrivals. Here we go. Yeah. For anybody watching that's outside, we are in Commanders-Ravens split territory. Next week in the Ravens game, gonna get crazy. But we have this is still a transient area. We got fans clearly from literally every fan base. Grant is really trying to waiting to make an appearance here.
We could just rip on Dallas all night. I mean, they are the team to rip on. I think
it is true.
It is Jerry Jones trading Micah Parsons.
So you know what's funny too? Heading into this game now, there was a report that came out yesterday that the Eagles tried to trade for Micah Parsons.
Oh, there's no way Jerry would have ever done that.
What I love about that, here's what you know, and I know this from experience, when the Redskins traded for Donovan McNabb 100 years ago at this point now. Anytime a team in your division is willing to trade a valuable player, and I'm going to put it in quotes because we knew McNabb was washed at that point. Anytime your division rival is going to trade you anybody, let alone a valuable player, they know something you don't know. You're a moron if you make that trade.
You got to face them twice a year.
Yes. Why would you ever make that? Now, if you're the Eagles, of course you try and make that trade. You call it, like, why not? Like, that's the thing. What people don't understand a lot in the NFL, or any sport, it's not just the NFL, is that teams so often will make that call, right? They'll just pick it up, be like, hey, it's Howie Roseman. Jerry, listen, man, like, I know Micah's mad. We'd love to have him in Philadelphia. And, then Jerry's on there like, oh, well, I just want you to know that we are not going to trade Micah Parsons. His agent right here, we are going to have to make sure that we work this thing out. I can't if I could be a fly on the wall and hear what that conversation was like, I would pay a ton of money for that. All the winnings that I hopefully have tonight with every bet that I have, I'd pay all of it times 100 to hear what that phone call sounded like.
I don't think Dallas will win until Jerry's gone.
Yes. And as much as he tries to talk about not having the full control and letting Stephen Jones be involved, that's bullshit.
It all goes for him, yeah.
Yes. Now, I'll say this. With Jerry Jones, he's made a killing, right? Smart businessman and loves to negotiate. The problem is that our guy, Jera, loves to make it so much about the negotiation that he alienates everybody around the league. There's a reason why Brian Schottenheimer is the head coach right now, who was with the Jets for a while, I remember.
Yeah, he wasn't very good with the Jets.
No, he wasn't. That's my point. Brian Schottenheimer's been a coordinator for a long time and hasn't been that good, and now he's the Cowboys head coach. What's that tell you about, like, coaching the Cowboys? First off, let's get rid of the name America's Team right now. I don't even know who America's Team is anymore. Like, is it the Chiefs at this point? Like, who is America's
probably
team?
The Chiefs, right?
And I know people hate hearing that because there are a lot of people that hate the Chiefs, but the reality is,
it's recency bias.
No, it's not the Bills. The Bills have to win first. Bills have to win. No, it's definitely not the Jets.
It's recency bias. They've been winning.
Right. I don't hate teams though that win. Like, I'm not even one of those people. You're gonna hate what I'm about to say, so just bear with me. Give us a separator. Yep. I never hated the Patriots.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I know you don't. I know you don't. But like, for me, again, it's not a division rival. Like, I just don't. It doesn't matter. But like, teams that win to me, I look at it for so long. I've also just been jealous, right? Like as a Commanders fan, I look and go like, well, I wish my team was like that. Now all of a sudden they're a stable franchise, and I'm going, what universe am I in? You said something to me last year on this show that was like mind blowing. Is when you talked about how lucky I was to be a Commanders fan.
Yeah.
It was a weird moment where I had to stop and actually just go, oh yeah. Like, so it's like things change so quickly, but I've never really hated like the winning franchises. Right now, the Eagles are doing their whole celebration. See, this is what I'm talking about here. You've got the big Lombardi trophy celebration, and hey, we won the Super Bowl, and that's great. But we've seen this a lot in the past where teams kind of come out flat, which is an interesting angle if you want to maybe bet the Cowboys at least to cover the first quarter, because maybe they come out a little bit sharper. They're pissed off because they got to wait a little bit longer to go through this, and the Eagles are just a little bit loose and feeling good, and it's almost like they get caught off guard a little bit. That's the mental side that, like, there's no stats, there's no trends for any of that, but sometimes when you have these celebrations, teams kind of, oh, God, they're doing Fly, Eagles, Fly. I'm actually glad Grant's not in here yet because there's this going through the entire stadium right now. Oh, they've even got like the Eagles graphic on the – oh, yeah, there's the banner. The banner's up. I hate seeing this so much. Here, and the worst part is that the Eagles are probably going to be good for a long time. Howie Roseman's one of the best GMs in the NFL. He's so damn good that he just keeps finding all this young talent that the Eagles could be they're a contender for the next 10 years if everybody stays healthy.
I think they've got at least a 4-year window.
Yeah, it's not really 10. I'm exaggerating a little bit because who knows how long we're going to get from Saquon. But there is a certain point.
And Jalen Hurts, too, with the tush push.
Yeah.
One injury. And
I know, but he's so big and strong. You know? That's like what I would worry about is like getting actually hurt on that play. But yeah, so here we go. All right, the celebration's done. It's green everywhere. Eagles are coming out. So you've got a Saquon anytime touchdown first quarter. By the way, it's drizzling out there now. Not a huge fan of that. Do we need to cover this TV? I'm going to be loose with some of this. Are we going to need to worry about that?
I think we're fine for now. If it starts raining heavier, we'll have to
I know there's a little bit.
Out.
We're in a garage, but we have stuff strewed outside in the
we might
driveway.
have to pop the umbrella up.
Yeah, we might have to do something like that. We'll send Bob on that. There you go, Bob. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Grant, the Eagles fan. God, are you going to do it? They just
he's got the umbrella
whole
right there.
Celebration. They did the Fly Eagles Fly, and oh God, here you go. So. Actually, kind of tame to start. A Jalen Hurts jersey. That's a new. I think he actually just got that.
Did he just get that?
I think so. Grant brought his cheesesteaks. So this is one of the reasons why we welcome him in here.
All right, we're gonna let Grant
he makes
sit here now.
You want Grant to come in now?
Yeah.
Grant, you can say your highs, but then you're coming up here.
Yeah.
Because you're coming right here and you're putting the mic on. Oh yeah, you are.
You're the one Eagle fan in the whole.
Oh, there's Rob. By the way, Rob McElroy or however McElhaney or however you say his name. Now he's just Rob Mack from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He changed his name to Rob Mack, which is probably smart. He said no one could pronounce his name. Well, that's the thing. As somebody, Brian, as somebody whose last name sounds like a sneeze, I really understand what it's like to try and get people to like pronounce your name right.
Nobody knew who he was until he partnered with Ryan Reynolds.
That's not true. Always Sunny.
I didn't know who he was.
You know. Whoa. Oh, no. You never watched Always Sunny? You never watched Always Sunny?
I was half a celebrity before that.
Oh. You can't talk with the mic all the way down there. Grant, you're up here. Come on. Get up here. You're up.
I don't doubt it.
Well,
oh, no. Oh, man. We're mic'd up.
Yeah, of course. This is your moment. And by the way, what I hate the most about all this, it pains me to say this, watching this Eagles celebration right now.
Is that we all hope the Cowboys lose?
Well, yes, there's that. But also, like, there could be more of this with you guys for the next few years. I said 10, but I was joking because Saquon's not going to make it that long.
No.
But you got probably the best GM in the NFL, although Adam Peters is getting pretty damn good in Washington. I'll say that. We're not there yet, but this is an Eagles team that's actually well run. And, I mean, there could be years and years of this if everybody stays healthy.
I hope. I don't think anybody beats Howie Roseman right now.
You do get to a point, though, where, like, when you start to call other teams, if you're Howie Roseman, at what point are you a general manager that goes, I'm not picking up. I'm not picking up. Because what do you know that I don't know? You know? That's like, that would be my biggest concern is that.
But Jerry Jones calls you, and you're like, we'll take whatever trade you're proposing.
Whoa, except you guys tried to trade for Micah Parsons. How about that?
Would have been pretty cool.
No, that would have been the worst thing ever.
We'll see. How do you feel about that? You think the Cowboys lost or won on that?
That trade?
Yeah.
So what I would say is I love that Jerry Jones is in charge of the Cowboys. And I hope that he stays in charge of the Cowboys until he's 100 years old. That's what I root for. I'm glad he went to Green Bay. I'm certainly glad. But here's the thing. Nobody is going to trade a star player within the division. When the Eagles traded Donovan McNabb to Washington years ago, he was washed, and everybody knew it.
Well, let's not forget the Giants traded Saquon Barkley to the Eagles.
No, he's a free agent.
Oh, really?
He's a free agent.
Oh, you're right.
You know that.
Right.
Come on.
Come on.
Did you prep for this show?
No.
Okay.
No.
Actually, you did. You prepped your cheesesteaks.
I spent a good hour and 15 minutes making cheesesteaks today.
Did you? You want to bring one of those up when they were done? Thomas is back there getting filmed. Thomas is literally doing a whole documentary on this show. This is going to get.
That's what Philly's all about.
I will say you do make a damn good cheesesteak, so there is that.
Thank you.
Prop bets for you tonight?
Yeah, I have about 3 different bets with Jalen Hurts scoring a rushing touchdown.
Shocking. 3 different ones.
Yeah.
So are you going by quarters?
Parlays with other games involved,
all right.
Parlays with Hurts, and then actual Eagle stuff, and then I just have a solo because I saw Boost, I had to take it.
So this is the best time to start capitalizing on boosts early in the season. Like, I even bought like a point and took the Eagles -6.5. I mean, it was at 7 before. I took a boosted at 50%. So like little things like that help. Like anytime you get any of these odds boosts, take advantage of them. Those are the times where I'd say that's when you actually want to have like parlays.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go crazy with the parlays if you don't have a boost, or especially like the risk-free ones. FanDuel, DraftKings have a bunch going out there right now. Those are the types of things you go with. I got a couple of touchdowns in this that before the.
Yeah, who do you got?
Well, one is Jalen Hurts because you have to. That was only -150. But I used a 50% boost on that.
I was just going to say there was a boost on that exact.
Yep.
I think it was a boost on Jalen Hurts touchdown.
There was. Saquon, I took an anytime touchdown, boosted that as well because that was at -185. So you're not getting like great prices. But again, we know those are going to get to like -250. You're going to start getting to the point where like there's no value in an anytime
That's
touchdown.
the problem with Saquon. Same with like McCaffrey touchdowns. All before he got hurt, it was like 2 years ago.
Yep.
It was like -200 for a touchdown. You're like, what am I doing putting money on this? It's crazy.
It just you get to this situation where when you start actually like going into the season, there's just no value in these anytime touchdowns for some of these guys that you guarantee, unless
100%.
Unless if you're in like any sort of parlay situation, then you throw like 3 together: a Saquon, a Jalen Hurts, and like a Christian McCaffrey. You're looking at that, and then like then you get some like decent value. Do you think Nick Sirianni's going to cry, by the way, during the national anthem again?
If he does, I might also cry.
Well, you get emotional
for different reasons.
So I'm trying to think. So I remember watching the Super Bowl with you. Did you cry when they won?
No.
Okay.
Come on. I'm not that bad.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. I have some dignity left.
Did you cry when they won their first one?
No.
Dude, you never won a Super Bowl. You didn't get emotional?
I was excited. I wasn't crying.
Okay.
I wasn't out there putting my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Well, yeah, but it's your team, you know.
You're right. You're right.
But I was kind of hoping this would be a moment for you. You know, you didn't.
I cried pretty hard, and
here you go.
Just, so I've never admitted it before, but
so tell me about your feelings. Tell me about how it felt in that moment.
That's how Philadelphia fans communicate. We're really good communicators.
Right.
Talk about our feelings, what's going on, why we're sad, why
now,
we're happy.
You joke about that, but I'm sure there are plenty of grown men, longtime Eagles fans, lifelong Eagles fans, lived in Philadelphia their entire lives, tough, that have cried when the Eagles won at least their first Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there's thousands. At least thousands.
If they went back-to-back, maybe? No, at this point, it's worn off now.
At this point, it sounds terrible, but I literally expect them to make a – I mean, you can't expect Super Bowl 2 years in a row, but I would be pretty disappointed if we don't make a Super Bowl run. Give it a fair shake.
At some point here, I'm actually going to have to jump on our live stream and see what people are saying. I'm getting a lot of texts, so we'll go from there. Let me tell you something, dude. I am looking forward. I mean, it's like everybody is. The NFL does a great job. Like, scheduling's gotten better and better for the NFL. Where obviously, like, the opening game is going to be a premier matchup in some way. We had the Ravens and Chiefs last year, which that game ended. Remember, that was like we were an inch away from a touchdown completely changing that entire game. Remember that?
Isaiah Likely towing the line?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do remember that.
So we had that last
yeah.
year. And then, I mean, you go back and, here's the one thing. Teams are always fresh, so that helps. My one thing, before you walked into the set here, if the Eagles start out slow, I think that's an opportunity to live bet the Cowboys like first quarter, maybe even the first half, only because you had the big celebration, the banner was unveiled, and they're holding the Lombardi trophy. And we've seen this in the past with teams where when they have these championship celebrations, even if it's just the first half, like the Warriors and all their championships they won, sometimes there's a little bit of like, they're a little flat to start.
Yeah, your head's not 100% in the game.
No.
You're thinking about Super Bowl you just won. It's real. But it's also the Eagles and the Cowboys, and I think we're going to take care of business today. Minimum 2 touchdowns.
Look at you.
Minimum 2
You're
touchdowns.
just like ready to go. Like it's going to, you're not even like, so you're not worried at all.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
We're at home against
Wait, did you bet a
Cowboys.
side in this, or did you just bet props? Did you take a spread or anything?
It's hard. I did take the spread, but it was like,
What did you get it at?
I think I got it at 7.5.
7.5. Okay. So
Which
you got
is
at
fine.
least.
It's fine.
So you missed out on that. You missed out on that key number though. You got to get that. But I mean,
What
again,
I was actually thinking was I might take an alt spread 13.5 right now before the game starts.
Okay. 13.5. Hey, how about this? Before it starts, let's see what the price is right now.
Yeah, let's see where we're
If
at.
we're gonna go to FanDuel right now, and we're gonna look at what a lot or what a it's not. We're not gonna live bet this yet. Let's see, because that's a level of confidence, and you're keeping it under 2 touchdowns, which is a really smart move too, just in case. Because the only thing I'd be worried about is like a late backdoor recover for the Cowboys if you're sitting everybody late, but that's only if the Eagles are beating the hell out of them, and I think you're a little bit more confident than maybe everybody else is to take that. All right, so
game
right
is on.
now, here's an alternate spread here as we get set. Dallas Cowboys offense coming on the field. Eagles minus 13.5. Priced at plus 148. Which honestly, that's not even that great of a price for almost 2 touchdown.
That's
favorite.
why I haven't been betting on this game. Because
I know.
It's so hard when you're projected to win by this much.
It opened at 6.5. You're looking to 7.5, and then you move up to an 8.5 here. We already got an Eagle hurt right off the bat. We're 6 seconds into this game, and somebody's already down.
Not what you want to see.
No, it's
play the game.
Not for you guys. That's for sure. Of course, it's an. What, you think he's faking, Brian?
It's something.
This is not how you guys actually want to start with an injury on the opening, the kickoff. Now we got a flag on that too. So we got to separate them already.
A momentum stopper too.
Well, that's the thing. Like you got to go through, and this is why. Well, here's the thing though: the Cowboys are on offense first. Like, does that slow down their offense? Does that give any sort of rhythm to the Eagles' defense? I don't know. And I'll tell you this too. So, like, the one thing, listen, as confident as you Eagles fans are this year, your secondary is not great. You lost a lot.
That's our weakest spot. No question.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
But our D-line is great, and the pressure they put on the QB is literally unmatched between them. And it's – So
you're not concerned because this is – So
I'm not concerned about the Cowboys.
From a Cowboys side of thing, I think at least 7 receptions for CeeDee Lamb is a valuable prop bet. I stayed away from George Pickens. I just don't know what he's going to look like in this offense right now.
Oh, I think I took the over on Pickens because I think
on receptions or receiving
yards. Because in garbage time, Dak's going to get desperate and bomb 1 or 2, and he will catch one.
Yeah.
He just will. Yeah. Especially, like you just said, our secondary is not the best.
I think we lost the logo in the back there. Yep. Need that. Oh, our first technical difficulty. The screensaver's up. Free plug for Samsung, though, by the way. The remote's over there. If somebody,
devices.
Jim, if you want to hit the remote and see if we can hit a button and get our logo back. Other remote.
Get that out of here.
We live streamed this the whole time. There we go. We got a whole team here. When you don't have commercials, except for at the end of quarters, this is where. Oh, so we got like a delay. Dude, this is. We should actually put subtitles up here. It might be a good idea to see what's going on. Yeah, we might.
I have Dak Prescott on a fantasy team.
You have Dak on fantasy?
I couldn't play him this week, of course, but going forward, we'll
Who's your
see how it
backup
goes.
quarterback?
Kyler Murray.
Okay.
So they're not dissimilar in their production ability.
So I was actually like interested to see because people are very, very different in fantasy with this. I've never given a damn about like drafting a player in fantasy that is on like a rival's team. I had Tony Romo probably like 3 years at least in a row. Maybe not in a row, but like in fantasy.
Yeah.
Because he was a great fantasy quarterback in his prime. I don't care that he plays for the Cowboys. I don't care that that's my team's rival because in the end, if he's going to help me in fantasy, that's what I care about the most.
I don't care to a point.
Okay.
Like if I pick
you care
up
tonight, obviously.
If I pick up CeeDee Lamb is playing tonight. Like just
that's
just how it goes.
Okay, good.
But like a question mark.
Dak against the Eagles secondary though.
Yeah, but the Eagles defense. Yep, I totally hear what you're saying. Secondary is weak, but as a whole unit, our defense is solid. Not league best, nothing crazy, but like enough to take care of the Cowboys.
Finally, we're finally going to have
Come
an
on.
offensive play. For the love of God, that was the longest delay ever. Is the Cowboys get like a 6-yard run? So, be interesting to see too if the Cowboys can actually run the football this year.
Who is the running back? Turpin?
Well, Jaden Blue's not playing tonight.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's a random collection of dudes every year with them. Yet every year they try to tell you they want to run the football.
No.
And it's funny because like if you go back and look at the last few years and Jerry Jones and these negotiations and all the different guys that he's had contract fights with, Ezekiel Elliott was the one guy as a running back that you probably should have done that the most with, yet he didn't. Or like he did, but like shouldn't have actually as Turpin got the run there. So there was Turpin the run you were looking for.
I was gonna say
Like,
he's
that
not
was the-
even a running back.
That was the one guy that you really dig, and he's everything.
He's,
I mean,
he's just an athlete.
I'll tell you this. Last year we started to see it. I think we're going to get a little more this year. I'm going to be in on a lot of running back props to start the year because if you look at like the first month of the season, running back numbers were way up. Running back touchdowns were way up. Teams were running the ball a lot more. Offenses just weren't in sync throwing the football. And I think we're starting to see a little bit. It's not like a full rebirth of the running back.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. So Dak completes a pass and expect a lot of this. So George Pickens early. The question is how much more? Is it get him involved and then you start going to CeeDee Lamb? But I think we're going to see more teams starting to do like running backs can still be a part of your offense. It's just they got to be able to catch a ball out of the backfield too, or you got to have versatile backs and you can swap them in and out. Like everybody got made fun of the Falcons and the Lions for drafting Jahmyr Gibbs and drafting Bijan Robinson. The reality is they're also receivers. So why wouldn't you draft them that high? They're a huge part of your offense. Like Saquon. Saquon's another one.
100%. Well, that's the thing. Is it's funny. I actually feel like the NFL is kind of reversing its course and going back to running backs a lot more.
Yeah.
But the ones that are having success all have running backs that can catch a football.
You have to still be able to run in the NFL, even if you're trying to establish the run a little bit or establish the pass a little bit. Like you got to be able to do it somewhat. I mean, look at the Commanders. And again, I'm close to that, so it's different. Dude, they freaking they kept 4 running backs. They just have somebody that can do everything. Granted, there's nobody that's like a feature back, but it's different when you have Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Yes, it's a different game when you have a Saquon Barkley, but I mean, you guys have some good.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised that all right, here's a deep pass from Dak. First deep pass. Oh, God. And there's CeeDee Lamb. So there's the first reception for CeeDee Lamb. That right there. Hey, there's Lance. There you go. Oh, we are filing in. Hello. What?
Don't I get the same greeting?
Fine. Hi, Melanie. Hello. Yeah.
This is
Well, in my defense, Lance did walk in first. So there's that. There is that. Hello. Your husband's not drunk yet. That's good. He's behaving himself for now. Wait till halftime. This is going to end up being with the stop at the beginning of this game.
I don't love this so far.
The pace is very, very it's very slow. Now we've got a pass interference here. So this is where you can exploit the Eagles, and teams are going to watch this because what Dallas has going for them is you've got a number one. Say what you want about George Pickens. Let's call him even like a one. It's 1A, 1B, or it's George Pickens is I mean, he's their number 2, but you know what I mean? Like, Pickens George Pickens in the moment can be a spectacular receiver.
Great
He just
pass catcher.
tries too much. All right, Dallas gets in the end zone first. This is why you don't bet a first touchdown. Never bet a first touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Javonte Williams gets in the end zone for the Cowboys. That's going to make it 6-0. So anybody that had a Javonte Williams anytime touchdown or first touchdown, you cash in.
Don't love that.
This is good for the Cowboys, though, at least to have an early lead because their defense is a problem.
Do not love this so far.
Total 48.5 in this game, too.
I just don't love how easily they just got down the field and scored in like a minute of offense.
Well, that's what I'm telling you about the Eagles is that's the one thing you've got to worry about is that defense does have some holes. A lot of it is that secondary. Listen, there's a lot of young talent on that defense, but sometimes early on in the season, it's the veterans you can count on because those guys have actually been there before, and some of these younger guys, bigger role, it becomes one of those spots where it's like, all right, you got to kind of work them in. By the way, the live total now in this game, 52.5. Over the last 5 games between the Eagles and Cowboys, they've averaged over 52.5 points a game. So we're right at that cusp now where, like, if you bet the over at 48.5 or anything below that, you're feeling nice and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would take an over 52.5. I would consider it now because we're still kind of in that spot because the Cowboys march down quickly. I don't have a ton of confidence in either defense right now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not like the Eagles can't get back out there and do the same damn thing and march down the field.
And that's the thing. I'm just surprised at how quickly the Cowboys just marched down the field.
Yeah. Are you, though? Like, I know you're an Eagles fan, but we talked about the defense. You know?
I am. I'll be honest. I had higher hopes for first drive defense. I thought little nerves going on the Cowboys, little uncertainty, new receiver. I didn't think the first drive would go that smoothly for them. I thought they were going to total about 14 points this game, maybe 17 the whole game. They're one drive in and 7 points up. Right now,
Cowboys 4.5-point dogs.
So that makes me want to take the Eagles over.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The Eagles are 4.5-point favorites in this. That's a nice number. I would hope if you could get that down, you're probably not going to get it under 3.5 unless the Cowboys. If the Cowboys kick a field goal and make it 10-0 in this, and you're getting Eagles minus like 2.5, I'm jumping on that number. Live betting is really live betting is kind of one of those things where it's iffy, right? Yep. You got to be really careful. I tend to live bet early in games because then the books start to catch up and they'll start to really find they'll see the same thing you are. And remember, they're watching this thing in real time. These numbers are in real time.
That's the toughest part about live betting.
Yes, it is.
You get it. The line is shifting, and you haven't even seen what happens yet. You're like, what's going on? And then you see the interception. You're like, oh, shouldn't have made that bet a minute later.
And that's why, the best way to do it is when you're actually at a stadium. That's when you're seeing it, real time in action. But then you got to think, too, depending on what platform you're watching. Are you watching on cable? Are you streaming on YouTube TV? Are you streaming on Sling or Fubo? They're all different delays. You could be 45 seconds behind, and it's those are the types of things you got to watch.
Yeah, it's funny too. Is you see the tracker on the apps, and it'll show you something happen. Yeah. And then you're waiting.
Yep.
And then 45, 50 seconds goes by, and then it happens. You're all right, I'm about 45, 50 seconds behind. So. Yeah. But I'll tell you, I enjoy my live bets too. But when I'm at the link, man, I don't have my phone out. I'm in it.
You are.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I just realized? So the TV we're watching this on, again, we are going straight through. I think we are on the Wi-Fi next door. We may want to switch it because we have sat on this commercial paused for a minute. And that doesn't really help. Well, we just need to switch. You're already logged into this. We'll have to fix that. We can do that. Michael, you may want to do that. You're smart. See, I always count on people that you're born with technology and how to when you think about it. This is how it is, right? You sit there and it's kids today, even though millennials, everybody cared about millennials, and now it's Gen Z. They're born with a phone in their hand. You already know. It's it's simple. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch that. You want to do it? It should be right there on it.
One thing that I'm appreciative of, though, is that we got to see the evolution of the cell phone. The Razors, the Nokias.
What was the first phone? No, it should be right on there, right? Oh no, here it is. Again, this is a live stream. We're just you're in the garage with us here.
Yep.
What was the first cell phone you had?
I believe the first one I had was the LGV.
You actually remember like what it was?
Yeah, because you could flip it open and it had a keyboard on the inside. And it was a big deal to get that phone.
The one that had like the thin plastic cover that flipped open?
It was pretty
Is that what you're
thick.
talking about? Okay.
It was like a
no,
brick.
like the
in your
phone
phone.
was a brick, but the actual cover on the numbers was like.
It was like a normal phone on the outside,
Okay.
a keypad.
Okay.
And then you'd flip it open sideways, and it had a second screen
Okay.
and a keyboard underneath.
Okay.
And like, I didn't have internet, so why did I even need a keyboard, really?
I remember.
But here we are.
The first phone that I had. You might have to go out totally to do it. Michael, you may need to help your dad here. Yeah, we're gonna have the kid that's in college do it versus the Jets fan here that doesn't use aftershave after he shaves. Oh yeah, you missed that at the beginning. When you shave, do you use aftershave?
Never.
You don't use it either?
No.
Okay, real quick as we fix this. Show of hands. When every man in this room, when you shave, do you use aftershave on your face after you shave? Raise your hands, guys, if you use aftershave. Why would you not use aftershave? It hurts. I shave under here, and I edge. I edge like I'm using I'm using a weed whacker. I'm edging. I'm using a weed whacker. You what?
If it hurts, you're not doing it.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Now,
I don't know which one is logged in. Linz, can you help?
when I go
This
to
is
the
great.
barber and-
Linz has the password somewhere. I'm not going to say it over a live stream. That's not the best idea. Help them with the phone. Don't say it over a live stream. We need some semblance of not. Let me tell everybody my Wi-Fi. You have to be here.
All
anyway,
the viewers
still.
are going to come steal your Wi-Fi.
They'd have to actually be here.
They're going to be
so
sitting
there's
outside
that.
your house on Tuesday morning.
Listen, I've seen things over the years where people have taken pictures of like company billboards in the background or whiteboards or something, and it has like the company's Wi-Fi, and they take a picture, and then it's all over the internet.
That's
and
awesome.
it's just like, or it's like social media accounts, and then people log in and hack their accounts.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen stuff happen. So like this, like we're like, oh wait, I forgot. Listen,
No, now I
in
know.
my defense, there was a lot of things we're making sure are working properly before we launched the first show in the new year.
Yep,
I forgot to log the TV into the new Wi-Fi.
that happens.
I'm not perfect, all right? I'm holding a few titles for this project, so that's just how it works. But here's what's going to happen. Damn it, I'll never make that mistake again. Also, it's going to remember it, so it's fine. And we'll be good. We're back up on
I'm legitimately
Peacock.
nervous of what we're about to come back to.
Well, I know. Look, this is my fault. It's okay. Like, it's not going to be
all right,
perfect.
we're still on offense.
Yeah. As long as the live stream is good.
Oh
So
my
it's 7-0 with 8 minutes to go here. Right now, by the way, Eagles have moved up to 6.5-point favorites.
Is that Will Shipley I see? Oh, yeah. Did you take Will Shipley last touchdown of the game?
So this is, by the way, real quick, as we were fixing that, hold the Will Shipley thing here. Will Shipley is probably going to get a significant amount of carries behind Saquon if they want to. Back to the aftershave thing, because we're free flowing here. Even my dad is telling me he doesn't use aftershave either, man up. This is a generational thing. This is a generational
come
thing.
on.
I will use aftershave, and if you would like to sponsor this show as an aftershave, we'd be more than happy, and I will tell you exactly which aftershave I use. Will Shipley getting a lot of carries to start this thing off.
Yeah, shocking amount.
When I go to the barber and they do a straight razor,
Yeah.
I get it then.
Oh, with a
Same.
straight razor.
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Same.
that's fair.
But not when I'm just regularly shaving.
So when I got a haircut today, because I want to be nice and clean for the first show, they do a straight razor on the back of the neck, and they do like an alcohol spray. But like, I'll use an actual. All right, here we go. All right, so
Here we go.
anybody
Come
that's
on.
got.
Come on.
This is a Saquon Barkley as we're sitting here on 1st and goal for the Eagles. Saquon first getting the touches. All right, we're short. But here's the risk. We are at a chance now where we're going tush push. If Barkley gets too close and gets stopped. What are you on, Tommy?
I don't have any bets. Just fantasy. I have Hurts and AJ Brown.
Because you're a live better anyway. You're jumping in the bet live.
I'm actually
Don't say you have stopped. I'm not even going to listen to this nonsense.
counts are closed.
I'll get you.
Oh,
I don't want to hear any of that.
it's tragic.
All right, 2nd and
Come on.
goal. I need a Saquon anytime touchdown because Javonte Williams was not on my bet. No bet slip for that. Get in, Saquon. It's an anytime though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're
we're
just a
still at that
little
point.
far for it.
Tell you what, though, after a slow start, running the ball a lot, both teams, we're starting to get to the point where that clock's moving now.
Yeah, it is.
They're running the ball a lot. All right, 3rd and goal. But we're still too far out for Jalen Hurts. That's the thing.
Yes, that's why they give.
No, wait. Did you had Tony? You had a anytime or first quarter Saquon. All right. So Tony over there, you need this now because we got 6 minutes left in this first quarter, so it's starting to run. Now they're gonna throw. Oh no! All right, get him, Jalen Hurts. There we go.
Come on, we're back.
Let's get that Jalen Hurts anytime.
We're so back.
Hey, listen. It doesn't have to be. Say that again, Jets fan. Who's your quarterback?
Oh, you don't want to know.
All right, so Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown cashes in the first quarter.
I'll take the fantasy.
And it doesn't, you take the fantasy points there too. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
It pained me to draft Hurts and AJ Brown. But I separate the two. Reality and fantasy football.
Okay, come over here next to the mic and say that again. Hold that mic up to him. You gotta separate reality football and fantasy football. There you go. That is my rule. I don't care. Do you know for years, and you've got Commanders stuff on, for years, I had Tony Romo as a fantasy quarterback. Don't care. Tony Romo in his prime, one of the best fantasy quarterbacks until December hit. And then Tony Romo peed his pants on a regular basis. But before that, he was great. So it was perfect. I like the 106.7 The Fan shirt, by the way. All right.
So, I bought this shirt when your good buddy who's local to this area passed away.
Okay.
Rich Medhurst.
Yes.
They were giving the proceeds to the sales, like, to his family.
Pete was a great dude,
I had
man.
to jump on board. Yeah, Pete was awesome. I had to jump on board again.
Yeah. Pete Medhurst, man. He was when I first went to that station, man, when I first started working there, he was one of the first people to just like welcome me in. So, oh look, it's another Kevin Hart commercial. By the way,
oh, so many.
Kevin Hart, who has said no less to opportunities in their careers? Kevin Hart or Adam Sandler? What do you think? Oh, see, this is a Thomas question right here.
What was the question again?
Who has said no? You can come up here. It's fine. You're walking. If you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. Thomas has got his own thing going. All right. Who has said no to fewer opportunities? Adam Sandler or Kevin Hart?
Adam Sandler.
Who?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, you think less? I think Adam Sandler is still the leader in the clubhouse for saying yes to every script put in front of him. Because Kevin Hart does more commercials, but I think Kevin Hart is going to get to the point. Like, I would love to get the stats. If we could set odds right now, we have live odds right now. Who is the favorite to have said no to fewer scripts put in front of them? I would say Adam Sandler is the favorite, but I think it's close because Kevin Hart is right there.
It could honestly be a trick question because I don't think either of them have said no.
Recently, I've been kind of like going on like a marathon of like every single Adam Sandler movie.
So you went on a marathon of Adam Sandler? No, Dewey. Our dog is walking in front. So you have gone on because can you come up? Hold the mic. You don't have to come on camera. Give him the mic. This makes it a lot better. We're free flowing here.
We're just doing because like the thing is, it's not that he doesn't say no much. It's just that people don't really go to him. Like for one, he's filthy stinking rich, so he can do whatever the hell he wants.
That is true, but it wasn't always that way.
Hold on. Adam Sandler, because he only does movies of the characters that he created and his own scripts.
That is
They're
true.
not scripts that are presented to him.
That is a good point. See, this is why we have to crowdsource a lot of this stuff here. That's a valid point.
While you're knocking all the movies Adam Sandler is in, he actually wrote them all.
He does.
I like them too.
Yeah. I mean, there were some really bad ones, but here's the one thing Adam Sandler also does is he brings all of his friends in to every movie. And that's cool because as Hollywood's getting more and more complicated now with all of the, whether it's AI or anything else, and I know Thomas has opinions on
we
this.
got our first fight.
Thomas is our film head. We may have, now we got a
come on, baby, come on.
There we go.
Suspend them all.
There you go. Suspend both of them. Flags everywhere. once a helmet comes off and hair starts flowing, now we know we've got – listen, this is how you start off an NFL season, an NFC East game. I'll tell you this, too. As much as I like to rip on the Cowboys, and I always will, a win total of 7.5 and getting plus money to the over, I think they can win 8 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
I do, but that's because they're going to have to outscore. This is going to be a really dumb statement, but bear with me. They have to outscore every team they play. But what I mean by that is their defense ain't stopping anybody.
No.
But Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, if they're throwing the ball all over the field and that offense is clicking, at least throwing the football, they've got a chance to win 8 games this year. So I think there is value in that win total of 7.5. But now at this point, if Dallas looks good in this, we may even see that move. So that's the only issue. I think I saw it over there was a plus 110, a plus 120. So I think there was at least a little bit of that coming into this game. If it stays at 7.5, I'd still think about it if they lose this game too. All right.
But, similar to fantasy football, you can separate things, but only to a certain point. I cannot bet the Cowboys over on wins. I just can't do that.
Not even if you think it's going to win you money.
I can't do it. I will not do it.
So that's where you draw the line.
Out of division? Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's different because they're not teams you're emotionally connected to.
Exactly.
Now, how often last year, and I know Super Bowl is different because everybody bets everything. I actually have had a rule, and it's been more in the past. It might be a little different for me this year. I really don't bet on my teams because I don't want emotion to be involved in it at all. I really didn't bet any Commanders spreads. I think I bet a couple last year. I bet some totals. It was mostly props.
Yep.
Did you bet on any sides and totals with the Eagles? I kind of stay away from that just because of what you said there. Everybody's got very specific rules on that.
That's the kind of defense I expect the rest of the game. But no, I'll bet the Eagles. But not in an emotional way, in a way that I feel like I know how the Eagles are going to play each week.
Uh-huh.
And if I see something I like, I feel like I have an edge. I'm like, oh yeah, I watch this team every single week, all season long. They're going to score a touchdown today, or they're going to hit that over. That's. I don't do just game lines often, except for live betting.
You're more of a prop guy, aren't you?
I like player props.
Yeah.
And I'll do game lines for sure if I feel like it just is silly. If there's a 1-point line or something, I'll just take a straight. Oh my goodness.
Live total, by the way, in this now up to 55.5. So
CeeDee Lamb, he is. Yeah, he's a problem.
You look good on camera, by the way. Lighting's good. Just want to say. Your hair looks good.
I was thinking I'd be a little sweaty. I shouldn't have wore sleeves. I mean, I knew I was going to sweat today anyway, just watching the Eagles, but.
Well, That's got to be – well, I mean, you're not sweating that much, though, right? I think you feel probably pretty good.
No, I feel good. Well, after that first drive, I was not concerned, but surprised.
All right. So right now, I got to be honest with you. I don't feel great about the Eagles' defense.
No, it's that's kind of where my head is at.
Yep.
Currently, I'm like,
on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being so scared you're peeing your pants, how worried are you about this Eagles defense from the little sample size you've seen?
6 or 6.5.
Really? You're already climbing up there.
Yeah, I don't know why. Our secondary is just not doing it. And weirdly, our run stop has been okay, but not great. I mean, that was a good stop. But last year, we were dominant. Now, I say, look, I'm like a 6, 6.5, but I also think that our offense is at a level where we're still going to win a ton of games.
Well, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Right.
But when I say this, it's kind of like I'm thinking Super Bowl run, and you think about teams that can make a Super Bowl run. Is our offense when you rely on your offense to put up 35 points a night, one off week and you're done.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I mean, could we do it? Absolutely.
As much as the league has gotten to the point where it's so, pass heavy and offensive driven, you still have to have a defense in the playoffs that can stop teams, especially once you start getting to the point. CeeDee Lamb, another reception for CeeDee Lamb here. Once you get to the point where, you get to the cold weather games, you're playing outdoors, you're going to need something from your defense.
100%.
I'm going to look at what CeeDee Lamb's up to now in receptions because I think we're at the point where this is going to be a big CeeDee Lamb game.
Yeah,
I did take the over on
literally.
his receptions, and this is
Let me tell you,
this is a good spot right now.
in fantasy, I would not have taken CD over Saquon out of pure principle. But if I wasn't an Eagles fan, like I would take CeeDee Lamb over Saquon Barkley in fantasy.
3 catches for 76 yards for CeeDee Lamb already. Yep.
Hope I don't play him this week. I haven't looked.
So that's always one of the worst in fantasy and it's like there's always those sort of like mixed those tie. Oh God, what the hell did Cowboys just do there? Jeez.
What's the flag?
But like you get in those spots where it's like, okay, you're playing somebody, like you're rooting for your CeeDee Lamb to have 8 receptions, whatever the case is, because you bet the over on his receptions. But you're also then playing against him in fantasy.
Yeah.
It's this like emotional balance that's really, really difficult.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're not there yet, though. You're good. You still got a long – listen, there's a lot left in this.
Interesting.
All right, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter here.
Love that profile picture right there.
Tyler Smith.
So good.
Tyler Smith's yeah. He looks like he is uninterested in taking that picture. I like the guys that take the really random pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy hair
There's a good
or,
pressure.
Good. All right, little Eagles defense here.
We need that. There's Bond. I think that's the second tackle tonight, but good to see him back.
By the way,
he got paid.
Great find for the Eagles.
Like Howie Roseman always comes back to him, man.
And that's really the thing is like it doesn't really matter how like what holes you have on a team if you've got a great general manager because they'll find a way. They'll find guys, off the street sometimes. They'll find guys in the draft, mid-round picks, whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily just based on like finding stars and free agents or making trades. It's, and look, fantasy's the same way, right? If you're able to win on the waiver wire, big deep pass here. Oh, George Pickens. Pickens
Crazy thing is,
there's a flag. Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
So here's what I'm seeing early.
Terrible.
Pickens almost had a beautiful one-handed grab there. The Cowboys are picking on that Eagles secondary. It's one of those, we're going to go deep, and if they're not going to catch it, we're going to hope for a flag. And they've gotten multiple flags now in pass interference early. That's the right call. Quinyon Mitchell, that's the right call. He grabbed him by the pads. That's the right call.
You know what's crazy is like Pickens is not a great separation guy.
Yeah.
But that's a catch that honestly he has made many times.
Yeah.
One-handed.
Absolutely. It's when you watch George Pickens and some of the catches he's made, it reminds you a lot of OBJ back in his prime. It's very similar.
And that's so tough for us because that's just pass interference all the way down the field. Like, I know why it has to be a thing.
Right.
There's nothing worse than seeing a pass interference on a 40-yard pass
and that's
to take them to the 8-yard line.
That's one of the reasons why a lot of people want to see that rule go to college where it's just 15 yards because you can exploit it. But at the same time, you can exploit it. There's no real right answer, right? Because if it's only 15 yards and it's a 40-yard deep pass, then I'm going to just wrap the receiver up if I'm a corner.
Yep.
So it's only 15 yards as opposed to the risk of a 40-yard reception.
Yep.
But then it's the other way around. So it's like there's no perfect answer for it. That's the problem. I think I'd probably still keep it where the NFL is.
What in the world, man? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, boy. Dallas is about to take the lead here, buddy. Dallas is about to take the lead.
Good thing I didn't take the spread.
Yep. I know. I'm almost looking at that Eagles minus 6.5 I had. I'm a little uncomfortable.
I'm surprised at their ability to run on us so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We got 8 seconds left. I think they're going to run this thing down, try to get him a jump.
For sure.
First and goal. That'll wrap up the first quarter. All right, there we go. You all right? How you feel after the first quarter?
Not great.
A little scary? All
not
right.
Scared, but just not great.
All right. I need water. I need something to eat. Let's make sure those mics are muted. We're coming back for the second quarter.
Yep.
Not what I was hoping to see that first quarter.
What's that? It should be mute. Yeah, or stop. Let me know when we're back.
Freeze my body so I can come back.
And just like that, your Eagles are now down 14-7 to the Cowboys. Live spread, though, Eagles still 3.5-point favorites at FanDuel. So there's still a lot of confidence in the Eagles. I'm certainly still confident. But remember what we talked about at the beginning of the show? What's the first quarter going to look like? Eagles looking a little sloppy, especially defensively, and they're getting carved up right now. Dak knows what he's doing to carve up that secondary.
I am not loving this so far. I mean, Cowboys have had 2 possessions, and they have marched it down both times.
Javonte Williams, 2 touchdowns on 8 carries and 34 yards to start this game off. All short yardage stuff here, but we may see a lot more of Williams this year for the Cowboys because they've talked about it for years. How many times have they said they're going to run the football and then they don't? Like all the time? Every year.
Yeah.
When they had Zeke in his prime, that was like when you felt like the last time where it really worked. But again, Zeke in his prime was a feature back. Like that's a guy that you're going to want to hand the football off to. They haven't had that since. It's totally different.
It's a different game when you have a feature back. It really is.
Right.
And I'm just, you know what I don't love right now is how much their offensive line is moving us.
A lot.
It just, I don't have good words. This is why I'm not a football coach, but we're getting bullied right now.
Well, if it becomes a shootout, I got more confidence in Dak Prescott throwing the football than Jalen Hurts. That's the thing. But you still have
don't.
No?
Dude, Jalen Hurts, such an underrated thrower.
I'm not in that, like, he's improved so much as a passer.
I know,
since he got to
if
the
you're
league.
just talking about guys slinging the rock.
One or the other, I'm taking Dak over Jalen Hurts as a thrower. As a runner, as a, make plays in the right time, Jalen Hurts can do more than maybe what Dak's going to do. You got the tush push, you got all that. But as a, the Eagles are down and they have to throw the football, or the Cowboys are down and they have to throw the football, I feel a lot more confident that Dak and the Cowboys would be able to throw themselves back in this game than the other way around.
Yeah, I get that. But we also have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
I know.
Dallas Goedert.
I know. And that's one of the reasons why I love
Dawson.
That's one of the reasons why I love the over in this game. 48.5 was not a big number at all.
I'm not kidding when I said I came in this game thinking we're going to score on nearly every drive.
Of course you did.
But the question is, do we convert everything into touchdowns or do we settle for field goals?
Right.
And then really the actual question, which so far has been answered, unfortunately, is are we going to get defensive stops?
Right.
It doesn't matter if you score every time if the other team scores every time too. I mean, I don't want to be a shootout team.
So something I've thought about for this show, and I'll have the freedom to do it because I wanted to do it other places, but there's a whole lawyer thing and legal departments that wouldn't let me do it. A rage room. If they lose, we need you. I want you to smash something. We're gonna find something for you to smash.
I will smash everything. Things you care about and things you don't.
Michael, what do you feel about this? A rage room in here. Break stuff. We're setting up a rage room. Again, we're adding stuff as the weeks go on here. I've always wanted to have a rage room because I did a show for years where I lost bets live and the whole country had to see it. I have suffered so much in front of cameras with bets losing. Yes, plenty of one. But there are times where I've had the worst stuff happen. All I've wanted to do is smash something.
You deserve it.
I've suffered, damn it. I'm going to break something. We're going to figure it out. If anybody has any old things that we can smash, I'm going to put a rage room in here so we can break things. I just want to put that out there now. Old TVs, old copiers, Office Space, anything. Maybe a stapler if you just want your stapler.
There you go.
I would love that. So I'm just going to put that out into the universe now.
There it is.
I just want to smash something if it goes wrong.
But
that's going to be next week because Commanders Packers next week.
Oh,
we're gonna do that.
Is it really?
What's that? Listen, if somebody wants to donate a car to smash, I'd love it.
I'm all in.
But you got to donate a car. I think that's reasonable. No, I've seen your cars, Lance. We're not smashing those. That's a big insurance claim. We are not doing that.
Come on.
All right. So it's 14-7. We got 13 and a half minutes to go. I don't see a bead of sweat on your face. Yeah,
That's
oh my
because
God.
we can just
There's
hand the ball to
Saquon.
Saquon Barkley, and he can do
That's
that.
true. That is
What
true.
should have been a 3-yard loss is a 5-yard gain.
Right. Well, this is what you're dealing with. You got Saquon. He is still, and I'll be honest, as an NFL fan, and I'm just gonna he's gone from like rival to rival for me, but there's plenty of people that don't care about this that are gonna see. We as NFL fans missed out on more Saquon Barkley with him being stuck with the Giants. Like really,
it's crazy to think about what he would have done on a career timeline if he had just gone to a good team.
And he's already like a Hall of Famer. We know that. There's no question. That's not a
There's
debate.
Goddard making an appearance.
But how many times he got hurt behind a bad offensive line? And some of it, you just may not be able to prevent those injuries. It happens. But like being behind this Eagles offensive line, having this offense in general catered to his strengths with smarter people in charge, we saw what like peak Saquon Barkley can be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's, we missed out on it. There are so many, and like just as a sports fan, dude, there are so many what ifs of like guys that have been hurt or guys that were in bad situations. Think of how many quarterbacks where you look at their careers and go, if they'd been drafted by somebody else, what would their career have looked like? You have tons of those.
Tons.
Some might have just been bust, period, but
yeah. Oh, good catch.
I know the Jets fans in here always think about Sam Darnold and what he was after, right, Tony? Yeah. He's smiling behind the camera. He knows. Yep. Here it comes. And Jen, this is your bit, by the way, is all the quarterbacks and how handsome they are and how they all leave the Jets and how they're better after they leave the Jets. You are a true tortured Jets fan right there. No. This is stopping the dog walking across these mics is a thing. We might need like red velvet rope right here to block this. All right, here you go. Eagles offense. Are we going to see a fly Eagles fly from you? They're starting to get at least a little bit of
we're getting some. Who was that?
All right. So right now, I mean, listen. Right now, you're still looking at Eagles -3.5. Ooh, if you could get that to dip under a 3.
That's exactly what I was
thinking.
thinking.
Eagles is 2.5-point favorite.
If it goes 2.5,
I told you that earlier. I said
if
this got to a point where you're getting Eagles under a field goal, I'm live betting that right away. Live betting. Because the second half could be a totally different game. I wouldn't touch a half or anything. Maybe Eagles to win the second half. But I think the Eagles come out, no matter what happens here, I think they come out pissed off in the second half. And a little more bit more kind of focused on like, okay, let's catch our breath. But this is it. You got to fade the teams that have the championship celebrations before a game. You don't get a lot of opportunities, but you do it when you can.
Holding.
There's Jalen Hurts. And he can
but it's got to be a hold. Is there no flag? I'm not mad about it, but we got away with one.
If there's ever a quarterback that doesn't have to slide, I think it's probably Jalen Hurts. Did I just hear an 0-1?
Yeah, he's so full of it. The only team that's going to be 0-1 after tonight is the Cowgirls. Come on.
See, this is what I love. Is it Tony may be a Jets fan, but he'll still talk shit about everybody else's team. It's the best.
Yeah, well, listen, when your team is the Jets, all you can really do is talk shit, knowing that no one can talk it back because that's just you're being mean. If you talk negatively about the Jets, you're just being mean.
Oh, it's so great. I love it. And listen, but again, as my team sucked for years, and you could still make fun of other teams at least.
Yeah.
Because in the end, everybody knows, yeah, your team sucks. It reminded me a lot of Eminem and 8 Mile. The last scene where, he has the freestyle battle, and instead of letting them, the other dude, I don't remember who was, they had, instead of giving him a chance to have any ammo against him, he says all the things that are wrong with him, so they have nothing to say. That's what you do. If you're a fan of a bad team, you just rip your own team, rip the other team if you want to torture them. You're like, what are you going to say? The Jets suck? For me, it was, the Redskins suck? Okay. The Jets are going to win the 2026 NFL. Well, you better tank the season then.
Oh, they will.
It's not going to be Arch Manning, though. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know.
No, he's not coming out. Arch isn't coming out. He's not ready. I know it's only one game. Oh, God, they're showing Saquon squatting right now. Thunder thighs.
Is that about what you squat?
Yeah, I squat about 585, just like Saquon. Yeah, that's it.
You know who squats close to that amount?
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he does. And that's
what tush-push works.
And that's what makes the Eagles on the goal line. It's just ridiculous because they're just moving people like a sled.
Literally.
That's all that it is.
It's just
Actually,
we're
I think
bigger.
Jalen Hurts squats more, right?
No, Saquon squats more.
Saquon does squat more? Okay, I can't.
It's literally we're bigger and stronger than you, and we're going to push the ball.
Oh, God, Jalen with a big run there. And it's true. Like, it's very clear. Howie Roseman said, I want thunder thighs on my offense. I want guys with big quads that are going to push whoever's trying to tackle them out of the way. It doesn't even have to be a stiff arm. It's just going to be a stiff quad. They're going to stiff quad everybody.
I mean, think about our offensive line.
Yeah.
Mailata, Dickerson.
Oh, God, big guys.
Cam Jurgens.
Big guys.
Steen is like the only one who I'm like, he's good, but he's not like all pro level good.
Right.
And then you go to Lane Johnson. Like, I can't think of a better line.
I mean,
honestly, I can't.
It's about as good as it gets. At least they stopped Saquon short.
Look how big Mailata is.
Huge.
He looks big on the field.
I mean, if you look big as an NFL player, you're a large human being, period.
Just massive. Must be. You have to fly first class when you're Mailata because you just don't fit in the seats.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Like, how does a normal human being that doesn't play professional sports and have the budget to, like, fly first class everywhere, fly anywhere?
It's got to be brutal.
I mean, how does somebody like that fit their ass in a seat like that?
Think of all the, like, 6'9" centers who played college basketball, but never really went pro. So they're just normal people that happen to be close to 7 feet tall. Your life has got to be tough.
It's just like, there's Jalen
one.
Hurts. Are we getting 2 touchdowns?
He's in.
Oh,
He's
we're getting
in,
2.
baby.
2+ touchdowns for Jalen Hurts.
Come on, Birds. Come on.
Just cashed. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well. All right. Bob just said, hold on.
I'm gonna do it when we take the lead next score.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. I'm saving it for when it matters.
Well, there you go. And that's the thing. Like, in the end here, you've still got 2 guys on offense that can do a whole bunch for you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they can make moves at any point, and you're good. Trying to look at the live stream here.
We have too many weapons, too many options.
Did this camera decide it didn't want to work?
Yeah,
it's just. Yeah. So I wonder, this is what happens when you have, and I'm going to stand up, I don't care. When you have a AI-powered motion-censored camera, I'm a big fan of AI and technology, is using it as much as I can. But there's only so much that we can actually get right now that's going to work. So you got to make this thing follow you a little bit. Luckily, Michael's got it under control, so we're good. I trust you. Things are good. I'm looking. We look pretty. How does Grant's hair look? I think he looks good in the lighting, right? You look good.
I didn't do my hair before I came. I realized that I was already on my way over, and I'm like, oh, should have looked in a mirror before I got on camera.
I think you look great.
Thank you. I was busy cooking cheesesteaks.
No, you were. So, like, I can't fault you too much. You were too busy with the cheesesteaks, so we're good.
Cook cheesesteaks, get the kid ready for bed. Rush out the door to get here, that's how it goes.
What's your favorite cheesesteak spot in Philly?
Are
you a Geno's guy?
I don't know.
No. Are you one of those that just you love them all and it's too close?
Yeah, I don't have like, I only go here or there. There's some spots, like there's this one spot in Conshohocken, amazing cheesesteaks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little deli. And honestly, like, I grew up like an hour north of Philly. I didn't just drive to Philly to get a cheesesteak.
Why not? Everybody says you're supposed to, right?
Yeah, I guess it's the proper
That's
thing
how
to
it's
do.
supposed to work, right?
But it is funny how the restaurants in between New York and Philly, with like the Lehigh Valley where I grew up, very different than the restaurants here. Like Italian is like everything is Italian. It's delis with good sandwiches, not Subway,
right?
Like think like Capriati's, but like that's
a name only
Italian.
People in our area would know is Capriati's. Fantastic sandwiches.
Yeah, like that's good, but that's still chainy. The one I'm thinking of actually, I meant to say is Gialetti's.
Okay.
Gialetti's right off Solomon's Island.
Yeah.
Like next to Whole Foods.
Okay.
It's this little Italian spot. You walk in, they have a whole wall of Italian wines.
Ooh, okay.
If you haven't been there, you got to go there.
Okay.
You get like a legit chicken cutlet sandwich.
Ooh.
Yeah, but Lehigh Valley, it's all pizza shops, and they all have cheesesteaks. Like, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everything is pizza shop, and of course they sell cheesesteaks and delis.
I feel like you can't be in the Philadelphia area and be any sort of a restaurant and serve just food in general and not have a good cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Like, you're just not, nobody's going to go there. Now, you ever had a Jersey cheesesteak? Isn't that that's on like a Kaiser roll, I think, right? Or something like that. Or it's on like it's one of those circle buns.
Oh, you're thinking of pork roll.
No, but there's a
no.
Jersey cheesesteak, I think.
I don't know.
There
I've
is a
not heard of
Jersey
that.
cheesesteak. Tony, is there a Jersey cheesesteak? Isn't there such thing as a Jersey cheesesteak? I swear there is.
If you could drive across the state line and get one in Jersey.
Jersey cheesesteak is a thing. This is a.
Yeah. I'm not heard of it.
We'll do it. We'll do it for the Ryder Cup. Golf is going to happen in here too. Don't you worry. We can do it. So a Jersey cheesesteak is according to Google, a Jersey cheesesteak is New Jersey's interpretation of the Philly cheesesteak. And that's really all it says. That's all it tells me.
So helpful.
Thanks, Google. You told me a lot.
Should have asked ChatGPT. He always knows.
It's comprised of thinly sliced beef, maybe peppers. Purists feel free to chime in on that comment. This is telling me nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
What do you get on your cheesesteaks?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's like a true Philly cheese, if it's a true cheesesteak in Philly,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I want everything on it no matter what. But
what is everything to you though?
I mean, I want peppers and onions if I'm doing all that. I mean, the Cheese Whiz. So here's the thing, honestly, Cheese Whiz.
I'm a
provolone guy.
Same. That's how I make mine.
Guy. But I know, like up there, if you don't do it just right, you're gonna get yelled at. So I don't want to get in trouble. Yelled at by people in Philly are mean if you don't do it right. So I don't want to deal with that. But I'll like load that. Give me peppers, onions, provolone. I mean, all that stuff, man. I'll load it up.
In the last few years, I've switched to be a mushroom and onions guy.
Oh yeah, that's good too. That's good too.
That's my
God,
go-to.
I'm getting hungry. I gotta wait till halftime before I can eat one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna definitely get one of those.
Yeah. Once we hit halftime, I'm eating the cheesesteak. The last thing I'm gonna do is be that guy though. That's like chewing with a microphone. Oh, don't ever be that guy. I've worked with a few people in my career that have literally eaten on the air.
Speaking of eating,
and you could hear it. Like, turn your mic off at least.
The Cowboys are literally eating our defensive line.
I told you.
It is concerning.
The Eagles' defense. My biggest takeaway from this first half right now is that the Eagles' defense is a liability, especially the secondary. And Dallas is exploiting the hell out of it. Now, listen, as much as I made fun of Brian Schottenheimer, too, being the head coach, it's really just because Dallas couldn't find somebody that really, let's be honest, he was not their first choice. They also dragged out the situation forever. But Brian Schottenheimer, as the offensive coordinator with Dak Prescott, in 25 games, Dak Prescott would have been a top 5 quarterback statistically in the NFL over that stretch. So
listen,
Brian Schottenheimer knows how to get the best out of Dak Prescott, and we're seeing a lot of that right now in the start of this.
Listen, I do not sleep on Dak Prescott. I was talking to our CFO is Eagles fan as well. He's actually from Philly. He's from Ardmore. But
you're just sucking up because he's your CFO at work.
What?
You're sucking up because he's your CFO at work.
No, he's just also an Eagles fan. We're naturally friends.
There you go. You're naturally friends.
But
you guys bonded over Jersey cheesesteaks, which we still don't know what they are.
No respect for Dak Prescott. And I was like, listen, man, Dak Prescott is either a top 3 QB in the league, or he's a bottom 3 QB in the league.
Well, once you hit the playoffs,
he's
either
a total liability, throws 2 picks and throws for 140 yards and 2 picks.
He's right.
Or he literally pops off and wins you the game.
If you are in a situation where a secondary can be exploited, Dak Prescott can torture you. But a good defense will exploit his weaknesses. And they will force him into mistakes. And it's the turnovers and it's the interceptions that are the big problems. I've always looked at Dak Prescott as like a high ceiling, low floor guy.
Yeah.
He's one of those quarterbacks where, like, at his best, I mean, he's throwing for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like, he can get that. The problem is the other side of it can be the 2 interceptions. Cowboys are out of the game, and then everybody's screwed. So there's a really low floor with him at times with that.
That's a much more eloquent way to say it.
I speak for a living.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, and that's
luckily with this, I don't have to be as eloquent here.
And it's funny because Jalen Hurts is the exact opposite.
Right.
You know what you're going to get week in, week out.
It's true.
And, he has his great games. He has his not so good games, but generally he's just steady Betty.
Which I would tell you I'd rather have a quarterback.
Yeah.
I'd rather know what I'm going to get week in and week out and have a higher floor only because you know that you can game plan around that a lot better.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to game plan around, even if some of it are limitations, like if you're down and you've got a quarterback that's an average thrower, whatever. It's harder for you then if you're down 10 in the fourth quarter to throw yourselves back in the game because you can't count on your quarterback as consistently as somebody that's got a higher ceiling throwing the football. So, all right. We got 5 minutes to go. There you go. So,
come on.
I think as long as you're trying to get through the defensive line here at the Eagles, that's going to be the strength. We know there's a lot of young talent across that line.
Yep.
It's throwing the football. And I'll tell you this, every team's watching this right now, though, and you know what they're seeing. They're seeing that. They're seeing, oh, we can throw the football on them. That's exactly what they can do.
For a lot of teams, it doesn't even matter. They're still not throwing the football.
Yep.
But teams that we care about, and we have a tough schedule this year. Those teams, yeah.
Eagles talking
But
more shit, Nick.
Oh, what's that?
Talking penalty right here.
Listen, the Eagles are the defending champs. I have a lot of trouble.
good penalty.
Yeah.
Good penalty.
Like, it's hard for me to get mad at that right now, but that was still last season, and that's a dumbass penalty.
I'm just
It
excited.
is, but they're doing the whole, like, you stand over a guy and you start taunting. They're throwing the flags on that. They're just going to do it. I think it's stupid, too, to a point, but, like, they're trying to stop fights. That's really what it is. They're trying to stop fights here. That's all it is. Oh, God, Dak's going to try to
Come on.
No.
Come on. There we
Hey,
go.
he just got out of it.
No
He
way.
just avoided 2 sacks. And, well,
Where's the penalty flag?
yeah, right.
Come on.
Tell you what, if Dak hadn't slid as soon as he did, there was going to be a penalty.
That was a makeup call for the one they missed earlier.
Yeah, it probably
They
was.
couldn't throw that.
Listen, let me tell you something. One of the most, worst kept secrets in the NFL is makeup calls. Everybody knows they
They
happen.
do it.
Everybody knows they happen.
They talk about it at halftime.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so we got to give the Cowboys one in the second half. And maybe if you're put a tinfoil on your head conspiracy theorist, we got to keep this game close because it's the first game of the year type situation.
Yeah, it's true. You don't want an Eagles 35-0 win. You got to keep
Right.
it close.
You want to have big ratings so you can tell everybody what the ratings were to start this off. And listen, man, that's how this thing works. That's how the game works. I keep getting, I got to turn this off. The loud environment.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's loud in
Yeah.
here. Good. That's the whole point. We all were going to watch it anyway. All right. Dallas is running the ball well.
I
right
don't
now,
like
man.
this. I'm shocked at how much they're able to run the ball. I'm shocked at how little pressure we've been applying.
13 carries, 50 yards. Like, that's not even great, but they're still at least they're moving
They're
still moving the ball at the field. They're still moving the chains. They're still keeping their drive alive, and they're taking some pressure too. I mean, Javonte Williams 9 carries for 38 yards. The 2 touchdowns, obviously, those are goal line situations.
Yeah.
And he's got a chance to just kind of, punch that thing in. But they're giving him a significant amount of carries. So I will say this. I think if you're looking on a waiver wire right now in fantasy and Javonte Williams is available, I'm grabbing him. Dallas has made it clear. Yep, Dallas has made it clear they're giving him the football this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's CeeDee Lamb again. CeeDee Lamb, another one. He's a couple yards short, but
Oh, no. Incomplete.
yeah. Oh, they're saying, okay, all right. Look at you catching a break. How about the Eagles catching a break? Look at you.
It's
over
about
there.
time. Come on.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's definitely
Oh,
a
yeah.
drop. Well, in our defense, the camera was going the other way.
Oh, yeah.
His back blocked us. All right, 2nd and 10. 2:49 to go.
I just feel like
You guys got to get a stop here.
our D just needs to get a stop. We've got to get a stop.
Because it is funny. When it was Commanders Eagles on Thursday Night Football last year.
Oh, come on.
This close to a big
Oh,
pick
that
for
would've
that
been
Eagles defense on
amazing.
that deflection. Oh, jeez. 3rd and 10. You were doing a lot of fly Eagles fly this time last. Well, that wasn't this time last year, but in this,
I was in a different mental
you
state
were definitely in
last
a different mental state. You were a dick because you were playing my team. You guys were winning. Well, actually, that game was close until Saquon ran all over the Commanders' defense in the 4th quarter. And
That
we're
was
not
way better of a game than it should have been.
We're not going to talk about the NFC Championship game either. But by then, nobody cared. At
You
least
guys are just
in
happy
one-
to be
Oh
there.
my God! Absolutely.
happy
Are
to
you
be there.
kidding me?
I know.
The Super Bowl for us was beating the freaking Lions. That's all that mattered. Oh, another deep ball. They're trying to get
way out. No flag.
No
Wasn't even
way.
catchable. Wasn't even catchable.
If the Cowboys got a flag on that ball 5 yards out of the end zone, it's clear the refs are getting paid. See, now Tony's trolling you. I love this. Having a Jets fan troll an Eagles fan right now is one of my favorite things.
Oh, he could have caught that.
Oh, God. Actually, George Pickens is one of the only ones that can make an effort, but that was definitely going to be one of those OBJ catches if he did it. It's also not happened. Brandon Aubrey, by the way, ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
65-yarder already. Like, this dude's going to kick a 70-yarder.
Maybe this will be the one he misses.
Right. Nope, right down the middle.
But
Brandon Aubrey is that. He's that kicker.
But here's the thing. So
he's Justin Tucker before, all the bad stuff.
Tucker,
Yeah.
But here's how I look at this right now.
All right.
Down 3, 2:34 left on the clock.
Okay.
We come down, score a touchdown.
Okay.
Get the ball in the first half. We're in good shape.
Look at you. So what you just did there with the let's play out 10 scenarios I was going to go. I can't tell you how many times I have done the same damn thing.
I know.
Especially when it's coming to some sort of bet. And there's all kinds. Props specifically. All right, so here we are in the fourth quarter. I need 50 more passing yards for Jaden Daniels, but I need 30 more rushing yards. If the Commanders just have a long drive, we hit the fourth quarter, or it's just, the amount of times that I've done that, unbelievable. But it doesn't always rule it out. It is a possibility. Listen,
doesn't always work out. Things happen.
That's where the highs and lows come into play here, without question.
I will say, through this all, our offense looks good.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't worried about the Eagles' offense at all. I wasn't worried about the Cowboys' offense. That's why I love the over 48.5. Live total right now, 60.5. So I said take that over, even at 52.5. 55.5 was decent, but you're starting to talk about a risky play. I would start, at least at this point, thinking about the under. So FanDuel's got 60.5 under minus 122. That's not too juicy where, it's a reasonable price. There's still some value on that. Again, these teams over the last 5 games they played average 52, and it's 52. Oh, it's almost 53 points a game. So, we're kind of in that cusp now. I think we could start seeing this come down. It's just kind of a question of whether or not, what this second half kind of looks like. Do we see more running the football? I'm more worried about these teams running the football and eating the clock than any defense stopping anybody right now.
I was just going to say, if we score on this drive, I might take the under. Whatever it updates to.
Problem is that thing's going to – yeah, so, you're looking at 60 – right. If you're looking at 60.5, let's say that balloons to a 63.5, I definitely would go under on that. I think we're getting into under territory here. Although I've been in this boat before.
I also think that the Cowboys aren't going to drive and score on every drive in the second half.
Yeah, but if they keep throwing the football and getting pass interference calls, they're going to keep marching down the field. And that's my worry is that the Eagles start running the ball in the second half, letting Saquon take them down the field, and then you're eating clock and you're just missing out on anything, which is why, and that's where that under starts to come into play, is if I'm the Eagles, I'm leaning on the run game a lot more in the second half of this game, and then that's really going to help. So we got 2.5 minutes left to go in this half right now.
Oh, okay.
Big hit on the return there.
And
Shipley just got
too.
rocked. Yeah, Shipley got rocked, dude. All right, 17-14, 60.5 live total here. Meanwhile, Dak Prescott, 7 of 11. So, interesting, though. Dak Prescott started off 7 of 8 for 98 yards. He's now at 3 straight incompletions. So, there's at least a little something there that if that carries over at all.
I was going to say, even though they just scored and honestly marched the ball down the field, at least we had them at third down, 3 times that drive? They worked for it a little bit, right? But still. Hand the ball to Saquon.
So now
Barkley.
we're seeing a lot of Saquon here. At this point, it's get down to a 2-minute warning. See if you can at least get in field. All the Eagles are really going to want here is to try to get into field goal range.
Yeah. I think we want a touchdown.
Well, they do, but you want to at least get into field goal range here at this point. You got a lot of field here, man. I know. I know there's a bias. there's a bias.
No.
Here.
That little fumble actually kind of hurt us because we're like 10 yards back where we could have been. And getting into field goal territory is a different game now.
Yeah.
And if we don't and have to punt, they're one good throw away from field goal territory. And with Brandon Aubrey, they're potentially 0 throws away from field goal territory.
That's the thing. At some point, Brandon Aubrey's attempting a 70-yard field goal. Like, this is happening.
Do you know he was – oh, my gosh. I'm trying to remember the stat. He was like 5 for 6 from 55 yards.
Oh, it's insane. It's insane. This guy was – it's not like he's been like a kicker his entire life. He played soccer.
Yeah.
And was he in the UFL too? Whatever we're calling that league. I think he was there.
I didn't even know who he was till I had him on my fantasy team last year, and it was like, oh, okay.
Let me tell you what, that's a valuable kicker right there.
No,
like that. That's almost one of those things you're drafting. A lot of times, I usually don't even draft kickers. I'll just grab somebody off the waiver wire. He's worth drafting late. He's worth one of your last picks if he's available.
100%. And the Cowboys are that I feel like they're one of those offenses where they're good enough to get in the range, but they're not going to finish the job. So he just comes and kicks.
Yeah.
It's the perfect scenario.
Real quick, I want to point this out because they're showing this commercial. Jordan Peele has a new horror movie coming out, and it's like a football movie, but it's a horror movie. This looks like one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. But it's also probably brilliant because it's something no one's ever seen before. Apparently, it's like super ridiculous. But it's a football movie called Him, and it's a horror movie.
I'm
I don't know how I feel
confused on how the two go together.
Right.
But I'm excited to find out.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll actually watch it. I don't know. I think you can give me a few highlights. I'll be good. I'll see stuff on Instagram. I'm good. That's it. That's enough for me. That's all I need. I'm so irritated with these AI cameras right now. I can't even describe. They're losing their mind.
That one that's pointed over there?
Yep. We're going to work on that for future shows here. Listen, we're layering stuff on, as I've said many times. We're going to be layering stuff on here.
Listen, it's a work in progress. That's what a live show is all about.
Listen, this is when it's at your house like this. If you want to do something unique, that's what you got to do. Yeah, I think that I'm not. Here's the one thing that drives me nuts, man. I'm just waiting for these last 2 minutes. 2-minute warnings take too long.
I agree with that.
They take way too long. All right, finally getting them back out here. Live total 60.5. Eagles 4.5-point favorites.
Come on.
There's no chance that I could actually bet the Cowboys to actually win this game, but to cover a 4.5 still. I feel really bad, by the way, about Eagles minus 6.5. Jalen Hurts just throws that thing out of bounds. God. I think the second half, I see Philadelphia slowing this thing down in the second half and running the hell out of the football, though. I really do. Because if you go into the locker room, let's say you don't even kick a field goal. Let's say they can't get a field goal range here now, too. 2 minutes to go, down 3. You go in the locker room down 3, you're fine. But you're coming out in the second half. You know that you've got two guys in Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley that it's not just running the football, but it's also they're game breakers. So you can get those big chunk plays from the guys just handing them the football, or Jalen Hurts running, or big deep ball. They're going for the deep one.
Got it, baby. That's Dodson, I think.
It is.
Let's go.
Let's go. Could have done that in Washington. That would have been nice.
Go.
And now they're in field goal range. So there you go. There's the big backbreaker at the end of the first half here. That was a great deep ball.
What a catch.
Jalen Hurts over the years, that deep ball has gotten better and better. That was a perfect throw to Jahan Dotson.
He went to my school.
Who?
Jahan Dotson.
He did?
Yeah, but he transferred out. He was younger than me, obviously, but he transferred out, I think it's like sophomore year.
Really?
And Saquon Barkley went to one of our in-conference schools. He went to school like 10 minutes from me.
I don't think I knew any of these high school stories about you.
Yeah, we were all buddies. Would hang out on the weekend.
I was going to say, did you hang out on a regular basis with that? Did you squat with Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, well, they had to take some weight off when he came in, but he tried.
Saquon Barkley can squat like 5 of you.
For sure, for sure.
There's more jugs of machine, less squat rack.
I love that we just got Dotson along. It's the play no one expects, and he's so good he deserves his
That's
chance.
the one example of trading a guy away in the division that nobody wants, but then You still get one. You're going to occasionally get a moment from Jahan Dotson. That was a guy that, man.
Oh, wow.
Little Saquon getting out of bounds. Yeah. You can't tackle Saquon. We watched him squat 585.
For just a second. He did. He was worried. Yeah, he thought he was going to get hurdled.
All right. A minute to go. If I could get myself a Saquon Barkley touchdown wrapped up before the end of the first half, I'd feel pretty good about it. I would feel good to just check that off.
Does A.J. Brown have a target this game?
I don't think so. Not one, right? Oh, you have him in fantasy?
I think him and Devontae Smith are two of the most overrated fantasy players because we spread the ball out so much. They're not good fantasy players.
Yeah. You don't know what you're getting week by week. You get those big highs, but you get those lows too.
I paid the price for it.
Wait, Michael, you have Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown on your fantasy team? I got 2 different. Oh, okay, good. I was making sure. I was like, they're going to cannibalize each other if they're on your – okay, good. All right. Just making sure.
Yeah. I have Devontae Smith on one of my leagues this year, and I got him super late, so I'm totally cool with it. But, yeah, you can't depend on it because
I mean, I feel a little more confident with A.J. Brown over Devontae Smith. But, like, again, they're boom or bust. There's a lot of boom or bust out of them.
Maybe.
CeeDee Lamb, I want every week.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb will rack up, and especially in a PPR. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Come on, throw that flag.
That is going to leave a bruise.
Throw the flag. He's 10 yards out of bounds. How's that not a flag?
Jalen Hurts running into one of the sound guys on the sidelines. That, like, let me tell you something. One of the most dangerous jobs.
Oh, pushed him. He did push him.
Foot out of bounds. That should be a flag. Clark should actually get flagged there.
Yeah, 100%.
For pushing Saquon. You know how they protect quarterbacks. They're going to call the dive every time.
If that were Dak, it would have been a flag. What? Oh, Mahomes would have got 3 flags. Every ref would have pulled theirs out.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh,
get in, Saquon. Get in. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here he is.
Here we go.
All right. No, you got to be in front of this too if you're going to do it. I'm going to give you the chance.
How do I do that?
There's cameras all over the place in here. You're fine. I'm going to deal with it. Just go.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high.
I hate this song so much.
And watch those Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-O-E-S, Eagles! Yeah, come on! Yeah!
I want to shove a cheesesteak down your throat so bad right now. Even
come
though I
on,
knew
Eagles!
it was coming.
Come on,
Birds! I got a Saquon touchdown. Oh, loud environment again. There you go. Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't need a microphone.
No, you don't. You have one.
Why couldn't he do that in the first quarter?
I know.
I love that.
But yeah, see, that's why you limit yourself, though, with that first quarter. It's tough.
Hey, now is when we take the under.
How much did we lose?
Only 20.
How much would we have won?
All right, so right
Don't
now,
worry about that.
51 seconds to go. Eagles up 21-17. Let's play a game. Guess the spread. Eagles are obviously the favorites. What do you think the number is?
8.5.
7.5. You were close.
Yeah.
Eagles just over a touchdown now. Live total. This is your moment. We just talked about this. The live total. We're sitting at 38 total for this game. 21-17. The live total for the full game.
64.5.
63.5.
Oh, I'm close.
63.5. Minus 106 to the under is juice to the over. Minus 125. So the books are still looking at this saying we could still have a higher scoring game in the second half. If you want a chance to take an under, 63.5 at minus 106. That's a good price.
I like that.
This is the chance to do it. I do still think that the Eagles are going to try to run the ball more in the second half because that's what's worked for them. At least getting the ball to Saquon, even if they're throwing
I
it.
also think our defense will make the adjustments and we'll have a better defense.
The one issue you have, though, is that throwing the football in the second half for the Cowboys, if that carries over from this first half, they've exploited that secondary.
I think
it.
I think we're gonna make the adjustments. I think it's gonna be a better second half on B.
Says the guy who just did Fly Eagles Fly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a better half.
Believes the Eagles' young secondary with all those missing parts is going to make adjustments in the second half here.
I think we sure will.
The halftime
guys, we have a
leavers.
great half left. A lot of Eagles touchdowns left. My buddies are texting. He said Nazareth product for John Dodson. Yeah, Nazareth guy, no big.
I mean, listen, just that alone was more than he ever did in Washington. So that's it.
He had one good.
See, buddy. Good
He had
team,
one.
man.
He had one great touchdown in Washington.
He had one.
Yep.
He came out of Penn State with no drop balls ever. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Jeez.
Yeah.
Of course that's the case. All right, 44 seconds to go here. Let's just wrap up this first half.
Yeah, you're right. Let's wrap it up. Let's just call it here. Let the clock run out. Get ready for the second.
Keep forgetting, too, you got Chiefs and Chargers playing in Brazil.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's so random, some of these international games. I mean, this is what the NFL does, though, right? They pack them in. Like, that's, I'm always worried about, little fumble there. The Cowboys have had, actually, both teams have really, it's not wet there, is it? They've had a lot of issues handling these kickoffs.
It was raining earlier.
All right, the field's got to be wet.
It's in Philly, so it definitely is wet.
Yeah, that's true. There's quite a few of these just bobbled kickoffs.
Yeah.
It's an issue.
It shouldn't be like soaking wet rain like they should be dropping kickoffs.
Right.
But I don't know if you noticed, though, all the kickoffs recently are going like low and long or low and short. Like they're trying to make the guys run it.
Yeah.
But did they moved it to the 25, right?
Yeah, 35.
It's the 35.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
pick it out of bounds.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah. So the kickoff rules change again. It's the problem. The NFL changes its rules like every single year.
Can't keep up.
Yeah.
35.
Love when you
That's
can tell
like
us
borderline
people worry
field
about their
goal range for
bedtime.
some guys.
You're right. Oh, there you go. God, I'm so tired of flags. Oh, so many.
Did Dewey get? What? She didn't get pregnant. No, because she was still at the dog center.
The dog conversations too.
Yeah, so she can't come until October 3rd. So she's gonna be off schedule. To get the dogs first, pick around like in their little.
Can't believe Jalen Carter got kicked out of this game too for spitting on Dak Prescott. We didn't really get a chance to talk about that. Yeah.
They kept showing him over and over.
Yeah,
like,
we didn't get a chance to get to that. There's been a lot going on. I think one thing we're gonna need is subtitles here, so we get some more of this. Dude, that is like
that's crazy.
That is a great way to get you kicked out of a game very quickly.
Yeah.
Again, another young guy, right?
And a huge part of our defensive line.
You've had some dumb penalties for the young guys on this defense. Definitely some dumb young penalties, that's for sure.
What's this?
I know this is like the longest.
Sounds like an
half,
Eagles.
Isn't it?
Good for the Eagles.
Well, you had the delays.
Roughing
at
the
the
passer.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
Come on.
See, you got to keep the Cowboys in this, man. All I want is a damn cheesesteak.
That is ridiculous. What? He didn't grab the face mask.
Nope.
What?
You know how much they protect the quarterbacks. They protect
crazy.
the hell out of the quarterbacks, man. It's always going to be the case. All right, 30 seconds to go. 1st and 10. This is a lot of time.
Way too much time.
A lot of time for Dak and this defense against your secondary
with
right
2
now.
timeouts.
Right. Add that to the 2 timeouts. Oh, he's going. Yep. He looked upfield. You saw how he looked up. Ferguson's in, though. He's in bounds, but you got timeout. So, yeah, they have 2 timeouts. So they're just going to call timeout.
Yep.
I know. God,
literally.
Brandon Aubrey kicking. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I would love to see them try to kick like a 70-yard field goal here. He's already kicked one. Yeah. He's already kicked a 65-yarder in his career.
Got to add in the snap distance, though.
Yeah.
And the longer it gets, the more snap distance you need, so that you don't kick it in the back of someone's
you got to
helmet.
line drive it. So it's and there's a lot more to factor in there, but. Jeez. All right. This first half is dragging on though. It's a great game, but like we've had so many of these. It's a lot of these penalties though.
I'm not happy about the current score, but I am happy. At least it's a good first game. Get people excited about the season.
All right, let's wrap this first half. What are we looking at now here? Live totals down to 62.5. You were going to bet the under? You should have hit that 63.5, man. You had a good number there. Dak keeps looking downfield, though. He's looking to at least see if he can get another, at least Tolbert. Bet the over at what number? 62.5? Yeah.
Bold.
I mean, it's juice to the over. The over, and that's, listen, you can't win if you don't play. That's how this thing works. They're warming up Aubrey, though. He's getting ready. No, I mean, the thing is, though, like, it has been juice to the over the entire time here. I still think this is going to slow down a little in the second half. I really do. They're going to run the ball more if you're the Eagles. And the Cowboys have had at least a little success on the ground, too. Oh!
He got it.
Perkins again. Or Pickens got Perkins. Jeez, what is wrong with me?
Oh,
Yep.
Come on.
You doing it? Get it before it moves. You going over 62.5? Yep. All right, we got a live bet in over 62.5 for Tony.
I'm going to take the under.
Yes. Oh, show bet. Love it.
Let's go, Dallas.
Love it. You get plus money if you take that under right now. Now's your chance.
Working on it.
Get it. Go, go, go. Go, go before that number moves.
Boom.
Yeah. I feel like now if you're a ref, you have to have big biceps. It's just a rule. Like, you can't, the camera's on you. You got to flex. Like, you have to be a jacked ref to be able to be on camera every single time. Because it's about the refs. We all know that. They love making it about them.
It's about the refs.
Meanwhile, Jen has a cheesesteak, and Dewey is sitting there waiting for the cheesesteak.
Got it at 64.5.
And she knows that her mom is going to give her 4.5.
I just moved to 64. What'd you get? Did you take the over 62? All right, you got the over 62.
You got the better side of yours. I got the better side of mine.
Yeah, you both got good numbers.
Yeah.
This is good. And, it'll be interesting to see if you guys thread the needle on this.
That would be amazing.
Because you're sitting right in the middle here. That would be really interesting to see what this comes in at now with a 62 and a 64 for you guys. Dak's veins are popping out of his neck.
We thread the
right
needle
now.
on this, and of course the Eagles also win.
We're
gonna celebrate.
Oh yeah. And a couple of fantasy, guys do it for you. Like, you're good. Everything you need.
I don't love that it was 64.5 because that means something might have happened, which would not be good for me.
No, I mean, it's.
Oh, wow.
It's still 21-17. And I'm looking at a live number here. Yeah. It's a timeout.
They're gonna get the field goal.
They're going for a field goal. Yeah. So
I'm truly disappointed that we are giving up this field goal. Like, we needed one stop. They had 52 seconds, and we just let them drive down the field with nothing.
And I think that's the one thing that is the danger of the over, right? It's two different ways here, because if the Eagles start running the football, if Dallas is up, they're going to run too. So it really depends on what happens with this field goal.
Maybe we'll get a field goal block here.
3 seconds to go. This is a 53-yarder for Aubrey. This is
nothing.
This is a simple field goal. Oh God, another timeout.
I am not giving you bread.
I can tell you what happens here. I can tell you what happens. We got 3 seconds to go. I'm with the live score. It is halftime right now. We just are. You deal with these delays. It just is what it is. But that's the thing. The books are going to give you the live number here, so you can't really do anything about it. By the way, I will say this: the halftime exodus is a guarantee, unless it's it starts to get into these closer games late in the season. But everybody has a bedtime, and halftime is that spot for a lot of people, especially with kids.
Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night football is tough.
Thursday's the pre-weekend though, and Aubrey kicks the field goal. There you go. It's halftime. All right, 21-7 or 21-20 at halftime. Numbers are all off the board. Before we break for halftime, how you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10, and you're scared. Scared, 10 is peeing your pants.
We're going to win. I'm just disappointed by the first half.
That's fair.
And how much we're not winning by.
That's fair. All right. Fair enough.
We're still winning. We're going to win. It's all good. But, yeah.
You're not phased. I can see that.
Not upset.
Not phased. All right.
Eagles front seven on both sides of the ball need to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
Cowboys are doing well because of the cheerleaders.
That's it. Jen with a great analysis there. The Cowboys are doing well because of the cheerleaders.
America's sweetheart.
It's not America's team anymore. Though we haven't decided who America's team actually is. All right, 21-20 at halftime. I'm getting a cheesesteak. We're coming back for the start of the second half.
All right, that's a big drive for us.
This is a big drive for you.
You
need to establish this in the second half, like right now.
Why did you go for the black jersey and not like Eagles green?
I'll tell you what.
Is there a method to your madness as to why you wore the black jersey?
I have 2 jerseys. One is black, one is Kelly green. I don't know why. I was just feeling the Hurts jersey, and Hurts has 2 touchdowns, so maybe it was meant to be.
How many total Eagles jerseys do you have?
Just 2.
Just 2? Okay.
I had 3. I had a Dickerson jersey, but it was I got it from China, and it came in, and it was like a triple XL.
I remember that jersey actually.
Yeah. How do you not buy?
I got to give you credit for it. I mean, that is sort of an offbeat, not like the common jersey that you got there too.
How do you not love Landon Dickerson?
I
He's
mean,
the man.
I'll be honest. I don't love him. I don't really care, so I can't really relate to that comment.
Come on,
I'm just like, how do I not love him? I just don't. I'm not an Eagles fan, but it is what it is.
He lost the fender off his car, so he like bolted a 2x4 to the front of his car.
That's such an. I mean, that's just.
Isn't that so good?
That is just ridiculous.
It's so funny.
You were just catching strays behind there right now.
So
God. That's what happens when your parents here. They just
he said I'm used to it.
Yep. He's like, yep. We could talk about what he does with golf carts and fences too. Oh wait, we're not doing that.
Don't bring that.
What? There's Saquon.
There's
see?
Saquon.
So there
Still
you
on
go.
his feet.
God, look at him. It took 6 Cowboys to tackle him, and they didn't even tackle him. They just stopped the forward progress.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. All right, so running the ball early.
That's why he's just so good. It's amazing what he couldn't do on the Giants because they were just so bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, you're behind a terrible offensive line. This is why, like, they're – again, it's situation, right? We talk about, like, players in certain situations. It's more for quarterbacks than anybody else. But, like, if you're Saquon Barkley, I would have been pissed for years running behind that offensive line and that bad offense. I mean, just the difference maker that it's had.
Yeah, he was probably so happy when he found out he was going to the Eagles.
Well, I mean, yeah, he knew that they wanted him. He's like, I'm out. I mean, because you have that hard knock that you hear him talking to the GM, and it's just like you knew he didn't want to be there. He sounded so uninterested in having any part of that organization. And it's funny because at one point, the Giants were actually like a respectable organization.
Yeah, I mean, I think back
right.
to,
When was that? It was a while ago.
The mid 2000s.
Yeah. Yes, because I remember Tiki Barber running all over the Redskins at the time. Time in and time out. Man, the Giants beat the hell
I remember
out of them,
being at Blue
always.
Mountain during the Super Bowl. We were snowboarding, and we all came in Blue Mountain.
No, but you're talking about Giants. You're talking about Giants Patriots.
I believe so. It was the one where the crazy.
Well, I mean, it was both times. So
yeah. And we all came in for like the end of the game, and there was just everyone at the mountain was just like huddled around. So you missed
part of the Super Bowl snowboarding?
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the few people in the country that wasn't watching this. I've always wondered what people are doing that aren't watching the Super Bowl, because it's either you love football or you're going to a Super Bowl party at least.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're watching the game at all.
Right, but at least you're like in its presence.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you hear about, I feel like 99% of the country watches it in some capacity. Though I did know somebody back in the day. Yeah, right. How do you not watch the Super Bowl?
I'll be real. I barely watched any sports growing up.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Like very rarely would I watch a game. Couple of years.
Were you like actually like full on Eagles fan even then, and just not like watching a lot?
I was an Eagles fan, but like I'd watch a game or two a year.
And now you're an annoying Fly Eagles Fly guy. Mm-hmm. Man, boy, did you change, huh?
Boy, I got older.
Yes, you did. You got older and more mature, right?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was. Those were the words I was going to use.
That's what we'll call it.
More mature.
By the way, the cheesesteak was very good.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
I was
happy to hear it.
And that's the only nice thing I'll say about you the rest of the night, Eagles.
You know what? I'll take that. I know that came from the heart.
It did. It came from a very empty stomach that was ready to go. Jalen Hurts just getting.
Go down.
Well, we got a third down here. Yeah.
Third long.
You took over 62.5, right? All right. What are we at live total right now?
Moved up to 65.5, I think.
Live totals, we're at 63.5 right now.
Oh.
So we got a 63.5. We're right at that spot. Oh, we can tell the night has gotten to this point. Dewey is on the couch, laying down. Now that the halftime bedtimers went home. Yep, Dewey says, "This is my spot now. I'm gonna lay here." She picked the Cowboys, by the way. We picked it before the game, and I'm gonna.
Dewey, are you kidding me?
I mean,
are you kidding me, Dewey?
if she nails this, man, like I'll tell you what. If the Cowboys win this game, because she's only, she's just picking up outright winners. She's not going against the spread. She's too young to be fully betting. So she's only 7. Even
first defensive stop of the game just happened.
I mean, it has been an offensive showcase for both of these teams, yet very little from either secondary. But I expected more from the Cowboys defense. It's amazing too how much that Cowboys defense. I know they've had some injuries over the last couple of years, but also Dan Quinn leaving. Whew. Hey, Jake Elliott, man.
He's only 1 for 7. That's surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, from 50 plus, but still.
That's not that great, though. Kickers hit from 50 plus like it's nothing now. It's insane.
That looks pretty good.
And right down the middle for Jake Elliott. There you
Come
go.
on, baby.
24-20. All right. 64.5 live total. Eagles back to 5.5-point favorites.
That's a big
Now,
field goal.
Can I feel like a Cowboys touchdown in the second half is the prop market to get into right now. So I got CeeDee Lamb at anytime at plus 270, George Pickens at plus 460, or Jake Ferguson, who's gotten a couple of targets, at plus 550. Here's an interesting one for you. Jalen Tolbert at 12-1 anytime touchdown right now. He's gotten some action early here.
Mm-hmm.
Kevontae Turpin's gotten some carries. He's 12-1. I think one of those guys is at least somebody to I put a little sprinkle on it, especially if you still got a risk-free up there, something like that.
You know what? I actually have one right now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Use it.
On Tolbert?
If you're gonna do it, this is the time to do it.
I'll go Tolbert. That sounds like a good bet.
Both of them at least gotten some touches, and that's all I'm looking at right now. Because at 12-1, you're not getting somebody that's you're not getting a Saquon anytime touchdown at 12-1.
Oh,
do what? Oh yeah. It's just live here. It's a live stream. Exactly. We're just hanging out. We're all hanging out together. There we go.
Cool.
Logging into the Wi-Fi. I'm not giving that out. That's for sure.
oh I
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Did you do it? Which one? Turpin?
Tolbert.
Tolbert? All right. Either
Mhm.
one. One of the T's.
Yes.
One of the T's.
I don't hate Turpin either. He's just a weird player to me because he's not really a receiver.
They just use him as a weapon. They use him as a weapon. You're going to have him on kick returns, punt returns, end arounds. I mean, he's got 2 carries for 9 yards, right? But one of those can break free. At 12-1, not to mention, I mean, what are these ads popping up here? I'm getting pop-up ads looking at a box score. Is this the world we live in now?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's up with the ads on NFL Red Zone?
So now there's a little break in the action here. It's 15-second spots, a total of a minute worth of time. It's 420 minutes of football, and it's not even gonna be full screen. Nobody's gonna notice it. They'll notice it for a week, and nobody's gonna care. You know how many ads we get thrown at now with us with all these streaming services? You paid for ad-free, and then they're like, well, now it's not ad-free unless you pay this. Everybody's so used to commercials. It's fine. Also,
it's fine.
I am so irritated right now.
Look at the difference in rings.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yep. The difference in that is we've got to just make something bigger and better every single year.
Have you been to the NFL Hall of Fame?
Have I?
Yeah.
No.
Do they have all the rings?
They have all of them, and you can just see in succession.
They just get progressively bigger.
Just bigger and bigger. And we're gonna get to the point where
Who said he's gone?
it's not gonna be a ring.
Relax
It's gonna be
over there.
It's gonna be brass
Come
knuckles.
It's my guy. I wouldn't have been that mad. I'd be like, I just want money.
All right, so there's Jalen Tolbert getting a little something there. I mean, at 12-1 for an anytime touchdown here. Listen, that's where you use a risk-free bet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Let's get back at this. First and 10, 8 minutes to go.
We need a D-stop. We just need.
This is what it's coming down to.
Oh.
Is you guys have got to get some sort of stop on this Cowboys offense. We're gonna fly over the 48.5 though in this game.
Once they hit the over, they can stop all they want.
You just want to get to that over first. Dude, 48.5 was so low. I hammered that over. I was like, these two teams put up a ton of points. Even last year when the Eagles beat the hell out of the Cowboys, the Eagles just put up a ton of points.
Mm-hmm.
Neither defense is something you're confident in. 48.5 was so low.
There we go. Towards the end of the season, our D really stepped up, though. I mean, it was obviously.
What you're going to see with Philadelphia this year, too, is that you're going to get to the point where, like, some of these younger guys are just going to get better. Like, that's kind of what some of this comes down to is just these younger guys getting better. That's it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, think about a young guy. Like, you can play all the college football you want.
Yeah.
You don't play against CeeDee Lamb every week.
Yeah. It takes time. You're adding like a bigger role, maybe a higher snap count, whatever it is. Like, it just takes these young guys have to. Some of it's just a level of confidence. And look, some of them, there's plenty that step into a bigger role and right away you're fine. And it's not like you haven't drafted a lot of young talent there.
There's also some that just don't pan out. It takes time, right?
Williams again, man. Dude, Javonte Williams is going to grab him on the waiver wire in fantasy now. Like, as soon as you can. He's going to get significant carries for Dallas this year. He's up to 12 for 49 and 2 touchdowns.
I don't love that. I'm legitimately concerned they're about to take the lead after this drive.
I mean, let me tell you what.
Not a good feeling.
I'm going to be really pissed I didn't take Dallas money line after Dewey pregame picks Dallas and then Dallas wins. I'm going to have to start listening to whatever she says. She started off 6-0 last week.
Dewey knows.
Yeah, she knows every
not
week.
This week. She didn't know this week.
Yeah, you hope not. Oh! That was
hit too.
That
hurt.
Was a great defensive effort there, yeah.
Todd Campbell's a rookie, I think, right?
There had to be another receiver over there. 3 guys.
No way. Sidney Brown is hurt.
Man, you got guys getting thrown out for spitting. You got guys getting hurt on the opening kickoff. The guys left and right.
Jalen Carter not playing today. I feel it. Like, you feel the difference in the QB.
You're losing a big presence on that D line.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Big presence. Yeah. Oh yeah, they got a new Tron movie coming out. Yeah. It's taking years. I'm all for this. I'll go see this in the theaters. I barely go to the theaters anymore.
Saquon's in it.
Saquon is in this, whatever this thing is. Well, no, I mean, they're just doing it. It's just one of the. I mean, he could.
Oh, the backwards
They did the backwards hurdle. All right, we get the gimmick. There you go. This is the new thing now, right? It's like, yeah, you got to have a little. Oh, they're doing the little sneak peek right now. You have to. What's the reason to go to the theater anymore? It's got to be crazy. I like the first Tron. It took forever. Not like the remake one. I know. I saw that, right? I'm all in for this kind of stuff. I'll go see it. We could do a Game Day Garage from the movie theater watching Tron Ares. Ares, is that how you say it? I don't know. Ares? I don't know.
Ours,
right.
Maybe by the time the movie comes out, AJ Brown will get a target.
Oh, we got an angry fantasy owner over there.
That's what it sounds like.
I could see the venom right now from behind this whole
top receivers. Not one of them is catch right now.
That is, I mean, this is exactly what you expect from this Eagles offense, though, where it's like boom or bust for either one of them. That's what you have to deal with. Is it's one or the other every single week. Here comes AJ Brown, and he's got 5 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown, or it's 7 targets and 1 catch and 47 yards, and that's like,
or literally 2 targets the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, it helps that you have obviously multiple guys to throw the football to, but for the love of God, dealing with that in fantasy, I've been there too. It's AJ Brown, not Devonta. Devonta Smith, I always feel like disappears more though. Like if I had to go one, it's AJ Brown. Just because AJ Brown's a guy that can also go up and make plays in traffic for you. He's a big body, so it's like some of those jump balls he'll go get. Posts in the end zone, some of that kind of stuff. Devonta Smith is more of like, you're going to use his speed, but he's not a big guy, so he can get pushed around at the line sometimes. So
100%, but the draft capital to take AJ Brown is so much higher than Devonta Smith.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna say I would avoid AJ Brown, but he was like on my subconscious like avoid AJ Brown. It was on my avoid list.
I mean, I get. Oh, big run for Cowboys. Oh, Miles Sanders. We got a Miles Sanders sighting.
Doing? Oh my god!
Damn.
Come
well,
on.
You know what? I should have played the Miles Sanders revenge game card. Oh, this is the perfect game for that. Up against the Eagles, his old team. Never got enough carries. That was a big run. Cowboys still 3.5. The total's at 66.5 for this game now.
So obnoxious.
Woo!
And Miles Sanders is just so mediocre.
I mean, at what point do you just start hammering every under here?
I don't know. It seems like you shouldn't hammer any under.
I know that's the thing. Well, here's the thing though. This first quarter or this third quarter has been quiet. I mean, we're still sitting here at 44 total. Another flag. God, a lot of flags.
That's gotta be on Dallas.
Oh, all right. So how long was that run by Miles Sanders? 49-yard run there.
Like, when do we give up 49-yard runs? That's what I mean. Like, this is so.
When Jalen Carter's not
the
playing,
Eagles.
That's your answer right there. Exactly. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Another unnecessary roughness.
A
lot of flags in this game.
It needed to be called. It wasn't egregious. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
They knew it right away. Where are we at penalties right now here? 7 penalties for 93 yards for the Eagles, 3 for 37 for the Cowboys. 7 for almost 100 yards in penalties for the Eagles.
Against the Eagles or for the Eagles?
Yeah, on the Eagles. They've been called for 7 penalties.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They look insanely undisciplined right now. And again, it's one thing if it's like a holding that's bad enough.
No,
but like it's nowhere near like personal fouls and spitting in a quarterback's face.
That's so crazy.
Just the dumb. Oh, see.
Whoo.
Damn. Pickens is Pickens had I think he's got still sitting at 2 receptions right now. 2 for 15. He's got 3 targets, but like he got targeted early, and then it just seemed like he disappeared a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. That ball's a foot higher. That's a touchdown. Seriously though.
It's true. All right. 2nd and 22.
For God's sake, somebody cover CeeDee Lamb. Playing.
I will say the tone of you right now has changed quite a bit.
Oh, it's 24-20.
Tony, now's your time to do a little more needling if you want to into the Eagles fan.
Oh, stop.
I love it.
It's going to be on one for the Jets this
Nothing better
week,
than a
that's for
Jets
sure.
fan talking shit to an Eagles fan.
Who do you play? Honestly, this might be your week.
Oh,
if there's a week, Justin Fields revenge game.
Oh, stop it. Don't be that guy. Don't root for the injury.
That's ruthless.
I know you're a bitter Jets fan, but damn. Now you know Justin Fields is going to get hurt, and the Jets are still going to like find ways to win 3 games. Oh, we got
yes. How is that a penalty?
Oh, Ferguson got.
They were going for the ball
because he's a defenseless receiver,
and but so is the defensive back.
Yeah, and that's why that's why guys are getting mad at the rule. That's it.
Back in the 80s, though, that was legal.
Well, back in the 80s, man, you could do anything.
Put your head down.
Back in the 80s, you could spit in a guy's face. They weren't going to throw you out either. Game has changed, guys. We've gotten soft here. Guys are all using aftershave and dude wipes. I mean, damn.
Oh, he didn't even have to do that because he wouldn't have caught it.
Maybe.
Oh.
You don't know in that split second. You don't know in that split second, though.
I mean, you're hitting up in the helmet, face mask area there, though. They're gonna throw it. If he had gone lower, he probably could have gotten away with it. But like again, it's a bang bang play.
Mm-hmm.
He's diving for the ball. Like it's gonna be really hard for a defender to suddenly drop. That's why quarterbacks when they slide get popped. It almost happened earlier to Jalen Hurts, but he got down in time. You got to jump over these guys. It is so hard to be a defensive player now in the NFL.
Yeah.
It really is because this stuff happens so fast. And then we sit and watch replays, and you're going, oh, well, that's
in slow motion.
And it's, like you're making these calls in real time. The player is and the refs.
Oh,
Miles Sanders just fumbled.
Let's go.
Oh, that is such a break. Such a break for those damn Eagles.
What'd you say about us starting off 0-1? What'd you say about that? Oh,
Let's
it's
make sure
out.
it's a fumble.
It's
That's
out. Come
That's
on.
out. That's out. Wow, that total dropped down to 60.5 now. That thing plummeted.
I don't know, but I love it.
Careful. Watch yourself there, yeah.
That's why we got rid of him.
Jeez. That was, yeah.
You know, never underestimate
what's
the
funny?
Cowboys' ability to blow it.
Brian Schottenheimer is going to be the scapegoat this year. It's going to be play calls like that. Yep, that's it. Snack thing was going to. Did they just? The defense just did a tush push celebration.
That's awesome.
Does that count? Does Dude Wipes also sponsor the tush push celebration, or is it just the actual? Right? I mean,
I didn't know that. Do they sponsor the tush push?
They really do. Yeah. You weren't here. It was before you came in with your cheesesteaks. You better watch your feet, man. You're gonna kick that mic. You're gonna rip that thing out.
Nah, don't worry. Nah, we're good. I'll put it on this side.
All right, your comfort level now. You seem all of a sudden.
I'm a little more.
There's
confident.
a smile on your face.
I'm happy again.
You're feeling a little better. You're in a much better spot. I like where I'm seeing from you. Still 24-20.
24-20.
Eagles back to 6.5-point favorites too.
If we put this in the end zone, we won the game.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. This is where Dallas goes.
Yeah, and doesn't this feel like a Cowboys moment here, where it's like they hang on in the first half, but again, that's why I was saying like the second half feels very different. Where like I think the Eagles will slow down. The Eagles are a better team. They're a better coach team. They're going to be a team that's going to look better in the second half if they just get their shit together a little bit. That's the thing. And now they're running the ball more. You're actually getting some level of like you're generating some turnovers. They're also missing, Jalen Carter out is a huge deal for them. So it just at some point the Cowboys are going to cowboy.
As much as I agree with everything you just said,
you're still a little nervous.
If he did not fumble that ball, everything you just said might be questionable because they just drove the ball down to the 10-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it so
I love it.
Somebody get this guy out of here.
Tony just sits in the back and just runs his mouth with a Jets jersey on. It's amazing. Well, that's true. It is actually, there were guarantees made in that number. So, oh damn it, we lost the thing again there. If we can hit you know what to do. You got one job. Grant's like, I need another beer. You're still nervous over there, I can tell.
I need another beer.
You're definitely nervous. Yep.
Drinking away the nerves.
Again, if they lose, we're gonna need to find something for you to break.
You're slamming my phone off the ground.
Oh man.
No, don't do that. That's too bad.
Yeah, don't do that. We'll find something else. We'll find something for you to smash.
They're about to get some weather up there.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna help the score.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help the under, and that's gonna help you run the football. A lot of Saquon here. A lot of Saquon. Oh, they suspended the game for lightning. Ah!
No way.
Ah!
Never would have happened.
You got any board games?
We might have to. Son of a. Come on. Seriously? This can go on for an hour. When there's lightning, though, they're always going to do that. You don't need somebody getting struck by lightning on the field.
Muscle a little bit.
I mean, God. Are they actually pulling them off the field, though? Everybody's still out on the field. Like, that's the thing. You're suspending this game for lightning, but then they're still on the field. So I don't. Social media is not happy with A.J. Brown right now, Michael. I just want to let you know. You're not the only one. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You're part of the tortured group here. Yeah, Jalen Hurts is standing on the field, and they're talking about lightning. Then what are we doing?
Now, when this game starts up, that's all crazy.
Don't worry.
Right. This is.
They're not going to be loosened up properly.
Oh my God. We're gonna be here till midnight. Oh jeez. This is. That was probably what was down here.
Yeah.
It's traveled up the East Coast. We had nasty rain here earlier, so it's probably traveled up the East Coast, and now, here, everybody's a Twitter weatherman.
Yeah,
It's just everybody's got like screen grabs of like radar, and I'm like, well, okay, that's not going to help us now. Well, the Doppler says, but the Euro model has a different weather pattern. It doesn't matter.
Everyone does become an expert on Twitter.
God, like all of a sudden.
Is the weatherman really an expert though? I mean,
Well, let me tell you something. I had 2 different weather apps that I looked at earlier today, and I got a 30% chance of rain and a 99% chance of rain. Apple was wrong. I'm just going to tell you that now. The Apple one was wrong.
Like they'll show the highlights from the old Tampa Bay Bucks before the creamsicle
Yeah.
storms, and it would just be downpouring, and it looked like a river coming down the stairs.
And they keep if they're rain, they're going to keep playing. It's just the lightning that they won't do. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they played with lightning closer in the area back in the 70s, but like guys were breaking legs and then getting back out on the field if they got taped up in the 70s. So like it didn't make sense. We could be here forever. Because it's got to be like 30-something miles out, I think. It's something crazy. Yeah, see, they're talking about the radius now.
Yeah, nobody in the stadium saw it or was aware, but some random guy in a weather room was like, hey.
Everybody's blaming Miles Sanders for fumbling, causing the lightning here. I know. Yep, they're not going to – I don't know how long this – this is just – right. That's the thing. Is like this game was starting to move, and now we're just sitting here again, more momentum killer.
So is there anything like baseball, like you play so many innings and it counts as a game?
No. Be here all night.
Oh, Yankees are up 8-3.
Grisham just hit a home run.
All right, thanks for coming.
yeah.
Aw.
See, this is what's gonna. Everybody's now like bedtime.
See you, Lance.
Later.
Bye, Lance.
See you, Lance. We'll see you next week. Yep. Packers Commanders better be less weather issue next week.
30th home run.
You guys playing the Packers this week?
Next week.
Oh,
That's the next
week.
Thursday game.
It's
Giants.
Packers are good.
It's Giants Commanders this week.
Oh. Yeah, what do you think about the Giants this? We got nothing but time. What do you think about the Giants this year?
Good call. Look at you. You're getting used to this now. You're getting comfortable in front of the camera. I like this. A couple of beers lubes you up real nice, doesn't it?
A couple beers.
You're starting to turn into a host. I like this, man. I could work with this. I think Jackson. So my honest take is the NFC East could actually be really good at quarterback in a couple of years once Jackson Dart kind of figures it out. Because you still have Dak. Dak will be what he is, like we talked about, right? High ceiling, but there's a low floor at times. Jalen Hurts is who he is, and Jaden could be the best in the division. But honestly, like if Jackson Dart looks as good, and again, this is a dangerous statement. If he looks as good as he did in the preseason, but if he's completing 70% of his, 70% is a lot. But you know what I mean? Like if you get to the point where he starts to develop,
preseason, what does that translate to in regular
season?
Still could be really
there's some level of that. I think he starts halfway through the year. They won't start him right away. Russell Wilson's there, but Russell Wilson will probably end up. They're going to be calling for Russell Wilson in New York, and they're going to be willing to do it. So it's like, at this point, Jackson Dart could be out there halfway through the season.
Well, what's going to happen to Tommy Meatball?
He's with the Patriots now.
Is he really?
Yeah, they cut him.
Oh, I didn't even know.
You missed that. Yeah, you missed that. You're too busy focusing on the Eagles and fly, Eagle, fly.
I have been less in tune this preseason.
Have you?
Work, family. It's been a light football off season for me.
Well, at least now you're in the regular season, and that's where it really starts. You just have to. Oh
no, man! No.
For you just have to skim the preseason. You just kind of know a little bit of what's going on, and you're good. That's all that it really is.
What I didn't know was going on was how questionable our defense was.
Oh, I told you that as soon as you got here.
But the thing
I said that's going to be it.
The real.
I think that was before the game.
I think that was a warm up.
Oh, was it Dak's warm up? No. No, they put everybody into the locker room. Everybody's in the locker room now.
But it's like the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong, they're good. They're solid, but they're not like a top 5 offense. And they're just running not running, but driving and just marching on our defense right now.
Well, your secondary is a problem, and this is something you're going to have to watch now. That secondary is going to be something that consistently bothers you. I really would love to know how long this is going to take. All I can think of is I just want to watch football. We get our first game back, and this is
minimum 30.
Is it 30?
For baseball,
I think that's what I was saying. I think it's 30 for this too. I remember hearing that before. Yeah. It's 30 miles.
Every strike.
Oh God! But how many miles out for lightning though? Do you know like what's the radius for lightning to strike within? As we all become quick weathermen here.
Yeah.
It looks like he's all around the field right now.
So it's if they see it at all. Okay.
Wow, look at that.
It's a short band. Well, checking the Doppler real quick, guys. It looks to be a short band up there, as you can see, moving up the east here. So we shouldn't be. God, this. Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I think that was before though, at least. Yeah, they just showed it there.
They told him to lead, but not a lot of them are.
A lot of people just say screw it.
Yeah.
The players have to lead the field,
The odds
but
of getting hit by lightning is unbelievable.
oh God, this guy over here. See, Tony's getting struck by lightning this week now.
100%.
Hey, life insurance is the first bill paid every month, dude.
Go grab that metal fence.
There you go, right? Well, we can talk about the paper, which is going to be the next office. Anybody interested in that? Because we got no football for
I mean,
a while
I'm
now.
100% going to watch
Oh, I'm going to watch it too. It just came out. I'm going to watch it. It has Oscar. They kept Oscar. They brought Oscar in, and that's it. So here's the thing. Like, spinoffs like that, it's going to be really tough to match it. So, like, they got to kind of figure out their own path with it. Like, you got to have some – having one character kind of gives, like, something, but you can't try to be the same because it's – just not like you can't match what The Office was. The nostalgia with it is like it's just there. Plus, it's gonna be harder to make jokes that you made in The Office now because then people get all upset. So you got to either be willing to do that and not care, or just say we're not gonna do it. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean, I've watched every episode of The Office 100 times, so I'm more than happy to go watch this and see if it's any good. They've been talking about this spinoff for years, but I can't imagine. Yeah, we're getting all the stuff. Now we're learning about the new Tron movie. We've got that movie Him from Jordan Peele that looks ridiculous. A Donkey Kong Nintendo Switch 2 game. I mean, whatever. They're just loading it up.
Have we just hit a point in media and culture where there's no real good ideas left, so you just have to keep remaking old things?
And I wish Thomas was still down here filming because he will tell you exactly how that works with Hollywood. But there's actually a really great interview with I think it's actually Matt Damon talking about that. And Hollywood's lost so much money when it comes to not getting the DVD release anymore because that was like a second movie theater release in terms of income for them. So it's harder to make just movies that are like art. It's just stuff that they know is going to do well in the theaters. Like that's why you see a million superhero movies because they're like, we can still make money off this. You can't make any like Good Will Hunting movies anymor. Any of these like because people don't want to go see it in theaters and they lose all that money. Sinners was good. Sinners was. I mean, Michael B. Jordan is really good, so like he's a box office draw, so that helps. Yeah. So, what's the weather report, Mike Tirico? Oh,
they said we're 11 minutes into it.
Love Pittsburgh. Are you serious? One of my favorites. Yeah.
this is brutal.
Good for you.
Brutal.
Every time it's on, no matter if it's Pittsburgh 1, 2, or 3.
Really?
All three of them.
Wow. I've learned quite a bit about you tonight. See, this is what's good. We've got all this time right now. We're just sitting here. There's no football. We can learn about aftershave, dude wipes, and now the movies you like.
Yeah, you use aftershave.
Oh, yeah. When you shave. None of you guys use aftershave after you shave?
I don't even use a real razor.
Are you millennial?
Me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Gen Z is so much tougher than us. We were the ones that were bitches until then it became Gen Z, and nobody cared about us anymore. Millennials, remember, everybody cared about us, and we got mortgages.
Yep.
Michael, are you Gen Z?
I don't even.
You might be Alpha. Is he Alpha? He's still Gen Z.
Yeah.
God,
That's
I don't need to hear this.
Born in the 2000s.
This is what I want to hear. Hanging out with people that were born in the 2000s. Born when, by the way, I was in college. Let me just add that up here. God, it goes by so fast. I remember the first time I felt old in like a work environment because it's like you're the young guy, and then all of a sudden, when I was at the last TV network I was at, they hired people, like 23, 24. And I looked around and went, oh no, it's happening. I'm no longer like the young guy anymore. It happened so fast. And then somehow we made a reference to. Do any of you guys know who Cisco is?
Who's that?
Like,
Yes.
Who is that?
Oh God!
the rapper?
Isn't that the thong song?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was huge. Cisco, see?
Yeah,
Oh my
no.
God! Oh, this is so awful. Oh, it's so bad. It's what I go to every time because there is a clear path of like there's a cutoff. You either know who Cisco is or you're like, what is a Cisco? And you're like the systems that no. Cisco that nobody knows. Nope. SISQO. Oh my gosh. Drew Hill. Drew Hill. He was originally in Drew Hill. Oh, this is so brutal. At least thank you, somebody.
Man,
Cisco was like the artist back in the day.
I don't know about all that, but
What
are we talking about?
Cisco.
Your view of Cisco
No,
is so
because
elevated.
because Cisco was also with Drew Hill. Yes, there you go. See? Oh, dude. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We've got plenty of time here. We're teaching Gen Z about Cisco and the thong song.
Mm-hmm.
Look at. Nobody plays it anymore. This is amazing. This is better than anything we've talked about tonight.
Oh, yeah.
This is better than anything we've talked about. This is so great.
That's
This is
crazy.
so great.
What's the song called?
The thong song.
We were in like middle school. We were probably in middle school, maybe. Yeah, but I mean, because he also had.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Hold on.
wasn't like a
All right.
repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only listen to one song.
Cisco still hits, guys. Hold on. Damn, I haven't listened to Cisco. Now I'm gonna have a whole Cisco playlist. Hold on, what was
Nick's out
other?
there.
I know there was more than this. No, I know, but like ones that actually like mattered. All right. Oh yeah, dude. This song was a.
Listen to the whole thing and you'll understand.
The game will resume. Oh God, Mike Tirico says the game could resume around 11:30. We're not live streaming up till 11:30. There's no freaking way.
Oof.
Well, maybe. All right. Well, while we're here, Unleash the Dragon was the.
Yeah, 1999.
Yeah, I was in middle school. God, shut up! I hate you. This is the worst.
Guys, we weren't even dating yet.
Oh my God.
You're worried about Y2K?
You're right. We were. Yeah, we were.
Y2K and
You know, there's a new one now. The year 2038 apparently is like the
Oh,
potential
no.
to be worse than what they thought the threat of Y2K was.
Y2K was nothing.
It wasn't, but now they're saying the year 2038.
Thank
There's
goodness.
something with like I don't know. I saw it today. I don't know what it is.
38, that's a weird.
That's when
has some-
AI takes over.
Well, the AI is going to take over before that. Although it's not working on my AI cameras, so
Yeah,
Too
we're
many-
a couple years
too many
away.
faces. Well, it's facial recognition, so it was tracking all these faces. I realized I can't do that. I'll fix it for next week. It's fine. If this game restarts at 11:30, I'm gonna be very upset.
I hope that's not the case.
I hope so too.
When they perfect
Tesla?
I don't drive.
Oh, Tesla robot. Yeah. Yeah.
A robot to clean the house, do the grass.
Have you ever seen the movie iRobot before?
Oh,
Do you know what happens in that movie? Just remember, okay? They've warned us in Hollywood time and time again. Terminator, iRobot, name it.
Did you go to the Tesla theater?
No, it was in some mall. They had a Tesla store. and
I
they had
know.
a robot right there.
they said the expected delay is approximately 50 minutes, starting at 10:26.
Put it this way, we're not going to sit on this stream with no football until 11:30. I promise you that. We've had a great start for the interested parties. We'll say that. So the interested parties watching, there's plenty. Plus Thomas got all the. I want to see what Thomas got.
It was a really good vibe in the first half.
Oh yeah, because everybody was excited, and then it's like now the game's delayed, and it's like
Do you know how many are viewing us live?
oh, everybody's cut out now. No one's watching this because no one's watching this. There's nothing going on. We're all dead. We're gonna grow it on social media little by little, and we'll be good because this right now is brutal. I mean, we're talking about Jalen Carter's ejection, and it's just like.
You don't have followers.
Well, if you start by playing some Cisco songs, you'll be good.
that gets the people going.
Exactly. I know. But it's a great testament to nobody knowing who that is anymore. Oh. I was gonna say that was so specific. There had to be a reason why, and that makes sense.
I know Bad Bunny. I don't know the baby.
He's a rapper.
At least you got the Bad Bunny reference. Duh, baby.
And then baby.
Oh, you at least know who he is. Yeah. I mean, now we're just gonna talk about artists. I mean, this is, everybody watching. This stream ain't staying. If this game is delayed till 11:30 because of lightning, I just want to point out that yeah. All right. If it's 11:30, who wants to cut it? Are we good for our first episode here? All right. I think yeah. Because there's no way. If this game isn't starting until 11:30, they can't even fill time on NBC, and they got 100 people. All right. We're wrapping this thing up. Weather delay till 11:30. This game has lightning, and it could go even longer. That's it. We're back next week. Hopefully no weather delays from Green Bay. We got the Packers. We got the Commanders. This garage is going to be absolutely packed. I can promise you that. So we'll be back for that. Thank God we're cutting this thing now. Weather delays are the worst. See you next week.